Now then, hello everybody. Welcome to our paranormal special. So I'm running a little bit late. Still trying to get the little one to bed. So hopefully Underbelly will be joining us shortly. I need to just message him and then he can take over while I go and sort the little one out. Okay, right. We have 45 watching. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you've all got your spooky hats on or your tinfoil hats. And I hope as many of you as possible will call in tonight with your stories. If you haven't called up before, don't be scared. Don't be shy. Trust me, if I can do this, and I can sit here talking, then any fucker can. Right then, we're going to do our hellos. Go and get your cup of tea. Go and get your kettle on or your beer or whatever it is you want to do, your glass of wine, and come and say hello. I just want to say big up to the members from the other channel. You don't have a thingy on here. You don't have a membership thing because they don't let me share it across my other channel. So in case you're wondering, you're coming in, where's my little membership badge? That's because it's a different channel. So please don't worry. You are still members to me across everything. So thank you so much to our members. I really, really appreciate you. We have some in already. We have the beautiful Jane. We have the beautiful Kate. We have the beautiful Vicky. We have David Wellings. So we have quite a few members. I think Mad Matt, you're a member as well, aren't you? I don't know if you still are, but I think you are. Shelley is a member. So thank you to all of the members from the other channel. Right then, we have Steve. Hello, Steve, the England supporter. A big up my old Anglo-Saxon matey. Hello to your lovely wife as well. We have the beautiful Ellen. We have the beautiful Jane, the lady with the lovely eyes. We have the Kate, the beautiful Kate, another stunner. My power to hide and show comments doesn't work. Nor me. I can't do it either, Kate. It's not you, darling. It's not you. Stephen Hall, I got a brew. Me too, but I don't know if it's going to be warm by now. We've got Mad Matt UK. Hi, Pen. I'm sorry I've been about. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, mate, I'm with you. It's bloody awful. I've got it as well. It's really painful. So I'm with you. Shelley is in the house all the way from Canada. Hello, my darling. How are you? We've got James Jameson. We have Sao Un. I like your name. It's very cool. Is this about ghosts? It is a call in for you guys to call in and tell us your spooky stories. It could be about ghosts. You could have seen a UFO. It could be anything in between. So feel free to call in. All I ask is that you're not intoxicated, okay? If you're somebody that just has a glass of wine, you're okay. But if if you're drunk or you're pretty tipsy, then that's all I ask. Beautiful Jane is here as well. Jane F, another member on the other channel. I love you, little dog. Thank you so much for being here, darling. We have Candice. Hello, sweetheart. How you doing? We have Elisa, another member. Hello, darling. How you doing? How you doing? I love your comment. It's so kind. You've all been so kind, honestly. Punch the narrative. Julie in the house. Hello, darling Julie. Pink Soda, how you doing, sweetie? Good to see you, hun. We got Cynthia Cliff. Hello, Cynthia Cliff. I've not seen you for ages. We've got Stoner Seppi. I always get your name wrong, but I'm going to call you Stoner. Welcome to the live stream. We've got Ellen again. Hello to Ellen. We've got Foxtrot. Hello, sweetie. How you doing, Lauren? We have Be Happy in the house. Be Happy. Don't worry, be happy. We got Carlassa Pure Blood. Oi sausages. Hello. We got Peaky Blinders. Hello to Cynthia. Kate says hello to Cynthia. Everyone's saying hello to each other. And that's it. Everyone has had an hello. Right then. I'm going to have some of my tea if it's still warm. JT in the house. Hello, my friend. Good to see you, mate. JT is probably one of the best sleeper mods I've ever come across. You never know he's there, and then a troll will come in, and you won't even know JT's around, and then bam, he gets some. So big up JT. Right then, we have Millie. Hello, Millie, darling. How you doing, sweetie? I was going to ask you as well, not just Simon Schofield. Can you do me a favour? Can you find out where Philip Schofield was born? I'm told Oldham, but I'm also told Cornwall. So, well, thank you, So On. I like your kind voice. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. We got the Wanderer. Give me the Wanderer. Hello, the Wanderer. We got Tomo. Right, I've just got my cup of tea in my hand, but I need to hold That's it. Margie TV, hello, sweetheart. I've just missed somebody. I'm sorry. I like to do my hellos if you're watching on the replay. Hello, Smiley. Thank you for coming over from my other channel and welcome to my other channel as well. Thank you for being here. We've got Mara. Hello, sweetie. How you doing, hon? You okay? Greetings from the Philippines. Jeanette, hello, sweetheart. How you doing? I just want to add before we go as well. I don't know if I've explained it properly. Martin Clark, just to get this in quickly, it's not related to tonight, from St. Michael, who has been on the show before, who sounds like Paul Ansell. He has found some, thank you, Alan, darling. He has found some very, very interesting information. And he was explaining it to me and it was blowing my mind. And I says, look, can you come up and explain this? So me and Martin are just trying to get a day together when he's going to come up and we're going to explain it. So we have got another stream coming up on St. Michael's. Oh, thank you, Jane. Thank you, sweetheart. That's so kind. Thank you. Right then, I'm going to just send Underbelly a message and then we're going to get the link in. Now, let me know, is anybody here brave enough to call in tonight is the question. Are you brave enough? We just message Underbelly. Just give me a minute, guys. Right. I'm just messaging him now. I'll put the link into chat. So I'm going to do a link. Copy. So yeah, do you know what, guys? It's starting to get a feeling of the well, he's got some brilliant information that nobody else has picked up on. Hello, Joanne Dine. Thanks for being a member on the other channel, sweetheart. Right then, the link to call in. If you're new to the channel, hello, Dream Big. How you doing? Right, so what you have to do, there's no phone number and it's completely free. You have to click this link. If you've not done it before, you'll be asked to give the StreamYard permission, okay? And all you have to do is click that link. Hello, Becky, darling. And all you have to do is follow the instructions. Hello, Tomo. Good to see you. So you click that link. Now, hello, English Buttercup. If anyone's got any and grew up in a, okay. Thank you. Thank you, English Buttercup. Hello, Mia, darling. Thanks for being a member on the other channel, sweetie. Thank you so much, English Buttercup. Right then. There's the link. I've messaged Underbelly. I know Paz is at work till 10. What do you think of UFO and Project Bluebeam? I think a lot of it is PSYOP, personally. And I'm sorry to like rain on the UFO parade, but I do believe that a lot of it is PSYOP. And it was in the 50s and the 60s, literally the American people. Hello, beautiful Leanne. How you doing, sweetheart? Thanks for being a member, darling. Oh, at the gym. Rather you than me, love. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Yes, we hit 10K. And I think they hit the people with a lot of movies with little flying saucers, all these Project Blue Book, Project Blue Beam, and a lot of it was all psychological operation to control the masses. Hello, Cosmic Water, to make people believe that they were in imminent danger. Now look what they're doing now. We should be scared. The Russians, Bin Laden. Oh, what's his face? What's the other one called? Saddam Hussein. You know, the Ukraine war, the plague. They want us in a constant fear. The cost of living crisis. It's nothing new. Hello, Health Channel. Good to see you too. They want us in a state of fear. And I believe that a lot of it is control. But, you know, you could say I got my tinfoil hat on, but I'm never going to take it off. I just want to add as well, there is another, I have got some St. Michael's exclusive coming up because someone's been took me some photos of the bench and they sent it in and they wanted me to make a video. So I'm going to be doing that as well. So here we go. For you, exactly, Smiley, well said, that you guys are on the ball on this channel. That's why you're here, because you're on the ball and we learn from each other. I might learn from you, you might learn from me, we learn from each other. We only learn by sharing the knowledge. Right then, so no one's called in yet, so I'm just waiting for Hidden Underbelly, who's a paranormal YouTuber, and he's going to join us tonight. He's usually got some really good stories. And we're just waiting for people to call in. If no one calls in, we'll go and watch some videos, some UFO videos, some ghost videos. But let me know, guys, have you seen a ghost? Thank you so much, Millie. Right, so Bridget must be getting mixed up then. So he grew up in Newquay, but he wasn't born there. Okay. So, English Bob, good to see you. Thank you all for being here. Hello, Stephen. Don't live in fear and don't watch the mainstream media. Agreed. I'll never forget when the plague first started back in I think it was December 2019 when I first heard about it. And I said then, this is all going to be about fear. This is all bull crap. And I actually got hold of some videos of Germany. This was in the January and the February in Germany, where they'd built these massive hospitals and there was nobody in the beds. And the MSM were reporting, oh my God, it's reached Germany, blah, blah. Hello, Stephen Kissane. How you doing, mate? Okay, Kate, darling. And we were told and I actually got hold of some footage and uploaded it. You okay? Still drinking the other one. Okay. I'll send you a message. Thank you. I'm sure you will. Thank you. And hello, Jackie. How you doing, Don? We're just waiting for our co-host to join. If anyone wants to click the link, so we're just having a quick chinwag. If you watch on the replay, we'll be getting going shortly. And I actually shared some footage of this hospital. I've still got the video. This guy walking around saying there's nobody here. They've built it for just nothing and to scare people. And I got struck for that. I kept losing my channel. So there you go. We always question things over here. Right then, Jackie is here. We've got Eleanor, completely believing spirit. My mom saw the spirit of her mother. You should call in, darling. The link, I'll pop it in again. Penny, you didn't drop, didn't I? Oh, that's weird. I did do it. That's so bizarre. I did it on my laptop though. I didn't do it on my phone like I normally do. Right, let's just get into the live stream. How strange. Yeah, I did. I dropped it. I'm going to pin it now. I dropped it about 5 minutes ago. Here we go. I have pinned the link to call in. If you've got a ghost or if you've seen a UFO, link is pinned. So Underbelly will be joining us shortly. The Hidden Underbelly. If you haven't heard of him, he is a paranormal YouTuber. He puts videos up of UFOs. There he is. Okay, what we'll do, Underbelly, we'll watch some of your latest videos. So while we're waiting for our co-host, guys, let's see if we can get you in the mood. In the mood for some spooky doo. Let's have a look, shall we? So I'm on the new laptop again. I love this laptop, but the bloody fan comes on a lot, but at least it doesn't overheat. Okay, so for those of you that don't know who the Underbelly is, here we go. For those of you that do, then he's got some new videos. I've not seen the last two. So the Hidden Underbelly is a UFO channel, a paranormal channel, and he debunks a lot of crap. He doesn't just upload absolutely anything. So we're going to have a look at his last few videos. For those of you that if anyone could drop the Hidden Underbelly's channel link, please sub up. If you're into this sort of stuff, you'll like it. And let's have a look at his latest video. Here we go. This was 3 days ago. Gotta watch him. Gotta watch that Underbelly. Copyrights you, you know. Terrible. Oh,
wait a minute.
Interference.
Hang on a second.
Why is it doing that?
What's
Sorry,
going
guys.
on here? Something doesn't add up.
Why have I got no avatar?
Just a minute. Time out. This ain't quite right.
Okay, guys, just in case any of you were wondering what that was at the beginning, it's because there's no map, and we'll get into that after this footage. And I came across this last night, and I just wanted to show this to you guys. So let's have a look at the footage, and then we'll have a real quick chat afterwards.
What is that?
Well,
Laptop's playing up already.
this is it. This is the one I've been looking for right here.
Can you guys hear it?
It's actually facet shaped. And it is directly above. Very close.
What the hell? Sorry. making a funny noise?
It's right directly above me now. Extremely bright. I'm flashing to it, but doesn't seem to be responding.
So what is it? A light in the sky?
And I'm glad they finally got down low. Give it a little zoom, not that it really needs it, but
well, I can hear it and it's irritating me.
it's actually the shape of a diamond. It's faceted.
Is it? What is
It's
it in
not
the
round.
sky like?
This one
That's
isn't
crazy.
anyway.
Hello, David Banner. Hello, Ghost Panther. How you doing, darling? Give you a spanner.
Northeast now.
Hello, Guardian. How you doing, darling? We're just waiting for Hidden Underbelly. We're going to do some ghost call-ins. He's going to have some spooky channels.
Wow, that's
Sounds
just
okay.
really pretty.
This is irritating me. Right, I think this laptop's going to have to go back. And I'm going to have to get a swap for a new one. I have no idea what I'm looking at
You might
here.
as well land in the yard. Shoot. Definitely does not seem to be in any kind of a hurry.
So
starting to kind of pulse now.
Does he keep on? Right, okay, he's under night vision, okay.
Definitely moving away, which is a shame, but well.
Yeah, hello, Spacey Rach. How you doing, sweetie? Please hit the like, by the way, or the dislike if you don't like what we
It's
do.
very low. It's behind the tree here.
It all votes count. Obviously, we prefer the likes because that helps more.
I came across this
but the
post
dislikes
last night
also
on
count as a
Facebook
vote.
while I was
So
looking for footage, and I thought, wow, this is really good. Now, according to what was posted on Facebook, this was sighted over in Florida. That's the location, just Florida. And this was caught on May the 20th, 2023. Now, let's just look at the footage. Now, this is a very large object. Now, the witness did say that this was diamond shaped, but this is large. Now, according to the Facebook post, the witness stated that this was approximately 1,000 feet in the air above him. And he reckons it was the size of a bus. So that is a pretty large object giving off this much light. And add to the fact of the quietness of the night. I mean, you listening to the footage and you can hear when it goes quiet, the crickets. So this large object isn't making a sound. You're not hearing no buzz from any rotors that could be a drone, nothing that could be a helicopter, a plane moving this slow, and
hey,
no
Kev,
nav
welcome
lights.
to the live stream.
Guys, this is incredible. And one thing I want to say, if you who filmed this ever sees this video, please email me. My email is in the description box, and I'd love to do a follow-up and just know the real story behind this, or the proper story behind this. So guys, what do you make of this? As always, stay blessed and keep safe.
There we go. That was his last one. And then this one was apparently debunked. No, I don't think I've seen this one, actually. And then we'll get people coming in. This is just to get you guys ready, get you in the spooky mood, some UFOs. So we're in chilling
Okay,
now.
guys, we have got this sighting of these
Wow,
four
look at this.
UFO orbs to take a look at. Now, I had to remove the audio from this clip because of copyright reasons. So there is a link in the description box, as always, to the original footage, so you can have a look at it in its entirety. So here's what I know about this footage. This was sighted on May the 16th, 2023, from this suburb in Santiago, Chile, and it was sighted around 10 p.m. Now, the witness states that this object, or these objects, and we'll get to that in a second, was seen under the cloud cover, and they would move at some point in unison, like in some sort of coordinated fashion. Now, the reason why I said we'll get to it as objects or objects with an S on the end is because I think, and just hear me out, I think that this could be one ship, because if you see how they move in a perfect synchronicity, as like these lights are attached to something bigger and we're only being able to see the lights. So could this be a cloaking malfunction that we're looking at? Or could this be some sort of military ship or something else? I'm really at a loss. These doesn't seem to be coordinated drones. They definitely not birds or bugs. And this is not a reflection, because you can see how these are moving with the power lines. They're going by the power lines. You can see this. So, guys, what do you think this could be? As always, stay blessed and keep safe.
Okay, right then. So that is the Hidden Underbelly. That's his last 2 videos, but he does also have, he doesn't just have UFO videos, he also has ghost videos as well. So I'm just going to have a quick whiz down and have a look. Now he is going to be joining us shortly, and again he'll be co-hosting with me, but anybody is welcome to call in if you've got a spooky story. It doesn't have to be a ghost story, guys. It can be you've seen a UFO, or you've seen a ghost, you had something weird happen to you. It could be literally anything bizarre. Okay, we like the bizarre. So what we're going to ghostly watcher filmed at home. So I'm just looking. I've got some few videos here. We've got one of a doll. Let's see this one. This is just while we're waiting for people to call in. We're going to watch some spooky videos. And the good thing about watching these is that, hello Dig Down Deep, hello Hunter, we can't get in trouble with copyright because it's our friend, Mr. Underbelly's
Okay, guys,
channel.
we have footage of this full-bodied apparition to take
Trying
a
to
look
sort
at.
of get you
So,
going,
guys,
you know.
we'll have a look at this footage, and then we'll have a
Remind you
real
about
quick
some
chat
stories you might
afterwards.
have. Call in. Cosmic War Toads, his printer cable's vanished. It must be paranormal. Oh wow, look at that. I don't remember watching this one either. See that?
So, guys, here's what I know about this footage. This was captured on September the 16th, 2022 at the Dollar General store in this town. Now, the surveillance camera is on the office of this Dollar General store.
Hello, Animal Auntie
And in the
Bev.
footage, we can see this spirit materialize by the door, walk over, and then dematerialize.
Wow.
Right on camera. Now, I think this is pretty cool. And given the history of this town, there's battles, so obviously there's a lot of deaths. And also the witness did say that his wife used to work in this store.
Hello, Johnny, not Paul. How you doing, my
she
friend?
would
Good to
often
see you.
hear the cooler
Watching
doors
some spooky do
bang
videos.
shut. So, guys, what do you make of this footage? Do you think this is some sort of camera trick? Or do you think this is a real apparition caught on camera, like I think so? So until next time, stay blessed and keep safe.
That's creepy. That is really creepy. What do we reckon, guys? Do you give me a 1 if you think that's a genuine ghost, or give me a 2 if you think it's just some sort of fakery or trickery? I think that's real, guys. I don't know. Let me know. Do you guys think that's real? Give me a 1. If you think it's trickery, give me a 2. If you don't know, give me a 3. There'll be some 4s. There always is. I have UFOs around me all my life, Penny. You should call in, JT. We've got lots and lots of 1s coming in. We've got Cosmic Water. If you watch on the replay, give me a number as well. We've got a 1. But if you give me a number, give me a timestamp so I know which one you're referring to. YouTube have made it very easy now to do timestamps. You just click on it. We've got lots and lots of people that believe it. We've got B. Elizabeth Barrow. Hello, sweetheart. How you doing? You should be in the new group, darling. I did put you in there. I don't know why you'd not been there. Footage definitely real, says Eleanor. Carlos 23. I knew there'd be somebody. 1-ish So, son of Max, father of plenty, the super studies here. He's between the two. You can have 1.5. 42, says Vicky. That's the number of the universe, apparently, and that's my age. Right, we have the hidden underbelly here. Okay, he's joining us now. Hello, Martin Clark. That one, hi all, that is real. I believe that's real too. We can now ask the man, the myth, the legend, whether he thinks it's real. Mr. Hidden Underbelly, hello and welcome to the live show.
Hello. Of course, I'm going to say it's real.
Well, you don't always do that on your own stuff. I don't, but I think Bob Lazar is a shill. Should we ask Mr. Underbelly, do you believe that Bob Lazar is real, or do you think he's a bit of a Billy bullshitter? You're scared to say now.
No, it's not. I'm scared. I don't listen to these people. You've heard me say this before, haven't I?
Yeah, I think so, but you haven't really answered, have you? Hello, Dr. David Bull. How are you doing?
I just don't know what the guy's saying, and I'm not really interested in what he's saying. I just, I don't know. It's what you guys think. I mean, he's been feeding you guys his story for how long?
I don't really listen to him either. I'm not going to lie. I don't listen to Bob Lazar. I've seen bits of his stuff. I know he puts videos out and stuff, doesn't he? On is it Amazon? He's got stuff out, and you've got that other guy, that collective consciousness guy as well. He's another one. I think he's dodgy and all.
I don't know. They're all players.
JT sent me some photos in. Hang on. What did you say? Sorry, Mr. Hidden Underbelly.
What kind of photos?
He sees orbs in the sky. Oh, wow. He sees UFOs all the time. He sent some photos of what he sees. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get them up. Just give me a moment. Right then, Underbelly. We have, if we can all welcome the Hidden Underbelly. Nobody has clicked the link yet. Sorry, what did you say? Sorry.
Oh, laughing at David Banner. I've just seen his comment.
David Banner's sound.
Yeah,
he's Banner in the house.
I agree with you. I don't like bad mouthing people, but yeah. But
at least you agree with that he's a shill.
No, but at least Jonathan Reed is entertaining. I really like his story. It's a load of bollocks, but it was a really good story.
Guys, stop telling us in the comments section. Oh, I've seen a ghost. Well, bloody tell us then. Come on, don't be shy. We want to hear your stories. There is nothing boring. There is, as long as you're not going to do a Gary. Do you remember Gary? And he sent Paz to sleep.
That's all I think of when you said Gary. That's why I started laughing. I thought, yeah,
that was probably the funniest moment ever. For those of you who don't know, now we love Gary. Hello, Jeff. We love Gary, okay, but Gary hasn't been back since. Poor Gary. This guy called Gary called in. It's about a year ago now, folks. So some of you may remember Gary, some of you may not. And Gary loved telling his stories a little too much. So Gary would go into all of his detail. And we're not talking about Gary the dingy diver. Gary would love his stories, and he would go into the most intricate detail. And something that could take 5 minutes would take us an hour, and he would tell us the time, the exact time, why he was going to the shop for milk, how he got back from the shop, and it would all lead up to seeing a UFO in his back garden. But we needed to know what he'd done that day, and it was getting a bit tedious, and some people were dropping out, and Gary was, but I didn't want to hurt his feelings, but I was like, yeah, continue, Gary, you're going to get there one day. And then all of a sudden we heard and Paz, who was co-hosting with Underbelly and me, fell asleep. He actually fell asleep on a live stream listening to Gary. Poor Gary was quite upset. Yeah, no, Gary is about. I've seen him a few times. He's around. He messages me on Twitter as well, just saying Gary. But this other Gary, poor Gary, never come back. Do you think he's upset? We've got a question from Vicky. Yeah, get your questions in while you've got the expert here.
No expert.
It was so funny. Jane, was you not here? I don't think you was here. He actually, poor Paz, fell asleep. I thought Paz was messing about. Did you think that as well, Underbelly, at first?
I did at first, but yeah, I'm gonna say yeah, I did at first, but I didn't think. I thought it would have been. I just never mind. The sun's got to me. I've been out in the glorious sun.
Oh, right. Okay. You've been in the sun. It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, and the weed's going to get me in a minute. So
Well, there you go then. Who's for Underbelly's 420? I'm probably going to be
3:30.
well, a bottle of Coke is 500 milli. So we do this thing, guys. Underbelly 420. You know what 420 is. If you don't, let me know and I will explain. So because I don't do that, I have a cup of tea or a can of pop or something. Then I'll just say I'm 330 mil, whatever. It's just a bit of a joke that me and Paz started. Okay, now, what do you believe, Mr. Hidden Underbelly? Guys, again, don't tell me in the chat. Hello,
420.
Stephen. Calling. Click the link. Cynthia Cliff has just dropped it. Hello, Stefan. Click the link. Tell us your spooky dooky stories. Gail says 1 as well, so she believes it. What do you think of cattle mutilations, Mr. Hidden Underbelly?
They're very, it's very interesting. Very interesting.
Do you think it's aliens?
It's a hard question to answer because there's other things at play, but it does definitely look like it could be something of alien origins.
Yes, 420 friendly. There you go. We don't judge here. It is weird, isn't it? Why is it always cows, though? I don't get it. Why does it have to be cows?
It's not just cows. It's just
Right.
cows tend to be the favorite one. The wild boars they've found, and believe it or not, and I am going to cover this on a live show. Believe it or not, human mutilations, which
Really?
they kind of try and keep quiet. Yeah, well, if I remember the story right, there was 2 at the Brick and Beacons.
Really? Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
I've heard. No, you're right.
Yeah, human mutilations. 2 bodies was at the Brick and
I
Beacons.
remember this. I can't remember where I know it from, but didn't we speak about it once? Didn't I see an article or something? Something happened. Does that ring a bell?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Probably
It's just something I always knew of. I knew at first it started when you go down a rabbit hole. It starts with the Brazilian case, the famous Brazilian case, where they had pictures of the body and everything, and they even said he was done just like how the cows were done.
Oh.
And then unfortunately, I think there is only one picture of the Brecon Beacons one, but you got a couple of eyewitness testimonies that goes with that one, where they tried to say the body fell out of the plane, something like that. I think they said, but the guy said, nah.
Yeah, that's bullshit. So that's I just don't know. I don't know what I think. Right, we have. Just give me a minute. I'm just going to get this up. JT has sent me his photo in. So this is something that I've never seen before. So JT doesn't want to call in, I don't think. JT, are you too shy? It looks like he's too... just some bloke. The YouTubers held your comment. Won't let me show it. It used to let me override it, but it doesn't. Hello, Kev. How you doing? Our Chupacabras connected to UFOs. Did you watch that film on Netflix, Mr. Underbelly, with that Chupacabra? I'd never heard of them before, but they're like some sort of Mexican little demon, aren't they? I don't know, Kev.
The goat suckers.
Yeah, I'd never heard of them. Did you watch that film with your kid? Because I did.
No, I didn't watch it with her, but I know of the phenomenon.
It was a bit crap, but
it looked it, to be honest.
Yeah, I still watched it though. Right, okay. So JT, this is our first call in tonight. JT's too shy to call in. Hello, Patel. Johnny Bunny is too shy to call in, but he sent me the photo. So you should be able to see this on your screen right now. What's going on with my... Look at this. Watch this. Watch my avatar. I've got your avatar, look. Can you see that on your screen?
Yeah. What? It looks fine. Right.
On my screen, I see me having your avatar.
Oh.
I'm going to take a photo. I think this
new laptop's
broken already. I'll
It's
take
all
a
this.
photo. It's crackling and everything. It's doing my head in. Yeah, I'll send you a photo. I'll put it up on the screen. Right then. Okay, so JT has sent me this thing, guys. Okay, so he's too shy to call in, but he sees orbs in the sky all the time. Okay, and it's totally Bojo is demon. It's. Can you give us some context, JT? So is this day or night, or is this dusk? And so does this circle just appear in the middle of the clouds then? It looks, let me just try and get onto it, see if I can zoom in. So I can zoom out a bit. So this is this evening, night time? And what he's saying is that JT actually sees they're like holes in the cloud, like a UFO in the cloud. Underbelly, have you ever seen anything like this before? Hello?
I'm just looking at the
Oh,
picture.
sorry, I think my laptop's about to break, my new one.
No, it's okay. Nah.
What is it? JT, can you help us out in the comments and just give us some help?
We need more details.
Yeah.
What's the other pictures?
The other picture is the same thing, just zoomed in, I think. Let me just check. Hang on. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just zoomed in. So I don't need to show you that because I can just zoom in. JT, are you here? It's the sun. Give us some context, please. Every cloud has a silver. There you go.
Early morning,
Penny. They come from. Okay, here we go. Early morning. They come from the north. Okay. So early morning. So is the sun not out yet? Crop circles is a really interesting one. It's a live stream that I do need to do, Elisa, because it is a really interesting one. I don't know. I used to think they were some sort of aliens, but I just don't know. Right, we have a caller. Caller, can you just wave? Say hello. Now we've got to be careful because we did have we got porn bombed before, didn't we? So okay, right, caller, you're on the air. Can you just say hello and give us your name? Okay. Caller, you are on the air. I'm not putting you on the screen until we know who you are. Hello. His name is Small Man. Caller.
Is he gone?
No, he's refusing to speak. Get ready, guys. Hello. Have you got a wig on or a hat? Okay, we need to know, are you going to be a porn bomber, Small Man? You're not speaking. Why aren't you speaking? Guys, let me know what you think. Is this a porn bomber? Hit one. He's gone. I think he was. He's gone. He was that a hat or a wig? I think. Hello, Peter. It wasn't you, was it, Peter? I think he was in disguise. No, Winkies. I'm not falling for this one again. I gave him a tiny little chance on camera, and he's gone. He kicked himself. He's won. He was going to get his Winky Woo out, I reckon. See now, Peter. Now you understand. Now, Peter's the one underbelly who I can put you back now. Peter's the one that we thought might have been a troll. Now you remember this happened before. Peter, we got porn bombed last week, and underbelly. Did you see that?
No.
We had to abandon the call. He was masturbating with a giant black Mr. Winky, and we seen his bum hole. It was, I think it was a video of porn. It damaged all of our eyes, and we could never unsee it.
Oh, God.
Oh, is it you? Oh, hang on, it's not a troll. It's you. Was it you? But why didn't you speak? Okay, Small Man, if that was you, You had lots of opportunity. I'll let you speak without you being on the screen, and I'll let you speak with the screen. And remember, we are careful because I got put. You see, I accused Peter of being a troll, and then I let my guard down, and then I got porn bombed. So just please, guys. Hello, Tonedale. Understand that we apparently that was just some bloke. Just some bloke. Come back. I'll try again. Right, okay. It looks like it wasn't a porn bomber. It's going to come back. Okay. Well, you didn't speak, you see.
Yeah, you didn't speak.
You didn't speak, and you had, you could have been pouncing at any moment. Right, JT has sent another video in while we're waiting for our caller. Okay. So I'm just going to get this up now. JT has sent a daytime one. Oh, he's back. He's back. I'm scared to put him up now. You're not playing me up, are you? I'm giving you a chance. Please don't let me down. Hello. How are you doing, small man? Are you sure you're not playing me up?
You think he's got mic problems?
Have you got mic problems, mate? Oh, we can't hear you. Oh, he's muted himself. He's muted himself.
Right, am I good?
There we go. Hello. How are you doing?
All right, hold on.
You're not going to porn bomb me, are you?
No, I ain't gonna let you down. I'm me. I've got stupid hair.
Oh, I thought, okay. We got porn bomb last week and we had to abandon the stream.
Penny, I gotta ask you.
No, I apologise. I had the stream running and then I tried to join and
Oh, okay. But we've just got to be a bit careful.
Can you say aliens? Just go, it's aliens. It's not aliens, but it's aliens. Go and do it for me.
Aliens.
Because he's southern, you mean? Because of his accent?
No, he looks like that dude.
Because I'm from Brighton. You can't, take it all.
No, it's I don't know.
You look like that. You know that dude, the meme. I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
Oh no! I mean, the thing was, I joined your stream yesterday.
Oh well, thank you.
And I was like, I was so taken by it that I'm like, I had to be here tonight to go. Wow! If I can be part of this,
that'd be awesome.
Fucking totally amazing.
Oh well, thank you. So you joined when I was on my other channel. You mean I was on the Philip Schofield thing?
Need to talk. Yeah, I don't know if we need to talk about the like him and his brother. Yeah,
we'll keep it paranormal over here, but I will probably be live tomorrow night talking about it.
No, that's cool. Well,
so this is my smaller channel. We have.
I apologise if you can see my psoriasis on my hair. I know. I apologise.
Don't apologise.
No, don't apologise. I've got psoriasis too, so don't apologise.
No, but it's all over my scalp. You can see it. The redness across. It's like shit.
Yeah, I got the injections, so that sorted it all out.
Oh, fucking good for you. Good for you.
Where are you at?
I'm from Brighton.
No, I mean, where are you at on your treatment? Are you getting treatment?
They don't care.
Oh, you just got to keep banging on. I know what you're saying.
No. Trust me, they don't care about my mental health either. Trust me, that's a whole different story. And if you want to have, I don't know. If you would love a story, there's a story there for you. How they treated me with my mental health. There's a story there if you want it. So yeah, take that. What you want.
So I'm look, you have to see your dermatologist and keep banging the drums to them.
Oh no. My dermatologist is one thing, but being constantly seen about my mental health is
Can I have
something
another
different.
drink, please?
And once you've been released back
Actually,
to
can I have
primary
some
care,
juice, some fruit juice.
mm,
Yeah, just do me
yeah.
a cup. Half of a big pint. No, sorry, no. Sorry, guys, I'm just talking to Al.
I'm here alone. So what you guys smoking, man? You 420?
Oh no! I've been vaping. I don't know the last
Sorry, I'm back.
15 plus years. I vaped from the word go when it was but even before it was fashionable, and I still vape now. So yeah.
Right, so welcome to the live stream, Just Some Bloke. Do we call you small man or do we call you just some bloke?
Well, you can actually call me by my real name, which is
Oh, I
Trevor.
feel very honoured.
You can call me by my real name, which is Trevor.
Trevor, I love your name. You look just like a Trevor. Hello,
I
baby
know.
boo. Right then. The question is, do you have a spooky doo story? It's a call-in show for people with spooky stories.
Well, my wife's dad went to where he used to work, and there was a huge rush of people there, but they were all Romans, and they all stopped in front of him, and no one's ever been able to explain it. But when you look at it, it's on where they were is on a Roman burial ground.
Oh, interesting. Whereabouts was this?
In Brighton. I'm not going to say exactly where, but yeah.
Yeah, don't say I swear.
Yeah. It's, I mean, Brighton's a relatively big place, but yeah. Yeah.
So, did anything spooky happen?
Oh yeah, no, they were there and they were doing stuff and whatever, and they were there with shields and mitres standing in front of him.
What, you actually seen the ghosts?
Oh yeah. Doesn't believe in ghosts, but it absolutely put the living up him. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no, seriously, and I'm not kidding you. My wife believes, and she's a big believer. And yeah, the things that came out of that were like scary, if you know what I mean.
So, have you got any actual stories where you've actually seen something? Because
I
this is for
haven't seen
people,
anything
right? Because
personally.
this is for people to come in and tell us their spooky stories.
Right, okay, I apologise.
So you've got the now. Thank you. I do call-in shows on my other channel where there's no topic and people can just call in and we just have a chin wag. And I think this will be better for my other channel. Yeah, we actually live on a Roman burial ground at Animal Bev. There's lots going on here.
Right,
Yeah.
I'll let you be.
But yeah, you should call into the next one though, and I do appreciate you calling up. We just want some spooky stories, that's all. But thank you for calling in.
How about any UFOs? Have you seen any UFOs out in Brighton?
There's plenty of yeah, you don't want to call them UFOs, but yeah.
What do you mean then? They're not UFOs.
You know, once they've had too much drink, you don't really want to go there. So that's not a UFO, trust me.
So you haven't seen any UFOs then?
I hear you, man.
Oh no! I've seen plenty of what you would call dots and markers, shall we say? And that's just, when you look up and you can see the little dots flying around.
That's a UFO, isn't it?
Well, not within your own house. It's not. It's quite the thing.
Right then. So thank you very, very much for calling in, small man, Tricky Trev. Can we call you Trigger?
You can call me Trev. You can call me whatever you want.
Just
well, thank you, and we'll see you on. Sorry, Underbelly.
Nothing. It was a joke.
Oh, and well, hello, Terry Knowles Band again. Hello, everyone coming in. So, well, can we all thank Small Man? And he'll be up when we're doing a non-spooky do live stream. Bye. Take care. Bye-bye. Underbelly, do you have any stories for us?
Let's hear one from you.
Well, you had some demon ones before that we were really looking forward
Let's hear your stories.
Well, my stories, most people have already heard them. I suppose new people haven't, but my stories are boring because they're nothing like demons. So I have, when I was a kid, in my dad's house where he still lives now, there was definitely a haunting in that. Hello, Blackjack. There was definitely a haunting in that house. Like, I remember in 1989, 1990, I would have been about 10. My sister's fella at the time, he seen a figure coming down the stairs and it scared the absolute shit out of him. And he didn't believe in it. Like thank you, just some bloke. Most people in my family don't believe in this sort of stuff. And I remember when I would have been about 7 or 8, and I used to have my next door neighbour over. We used to have sleepovers, me and my friend. And we used to take it in turns every weekend, do hers or our house. And I can see you, caller. I'll put you on in a sec. I'm just telling this story and then I'll get you up. So thank you, caller. So I remember we were lying in bed. We were both in my sister's bed, and we were just going to sleep, and we heard this really crazy noise. And we looked over, and the entire wardrobe was shaking from side to side. And I said to my friend, I said, this is what happens all the time. And nobody believed me because I shared a room with my sister. But for some reason, when she weren't there, we used to sleep in her bed. I don't know why. And I said, look, it's happening now. And the whole wardrobe was shaking. And we ran into my brother's room because he wasn't there either. And I remember he'd gone to stay somewhere with his girlfriend and didn't even have a bloody mattress. And there was just a bedstead. And we actually lay on that with pillows rather than go back in that room. And when that happened, I remember she wouldn't ever stay again. And then my dad seen it. And my dad doesn't just make shit up. And my dad seen this figure down the stairs, and he said to me, and it's whatever it is, it was just a bad energy. And several people have come in and seen it in that house. Now, when I moved to my flat, I'm just going to let this person up and let them go because they're waiting, and then I can always tell you in a bit. Hello, Eleanor. Okay, are you the Eleanor from our channel, or are you a new person? Hello, welcome, Eleanor, to the live stream. You are live. Hello?
Hello. Hi. I'm Eleanor.
Hello?
Hello. I want to talk about my ghost.
Are you playing us up? Are you?
No, this is my voice. No, I'm playing. That's me messing around.
I thought it was you. I thought, is that Underbelly? Eleanor, hello, darling. Welcome to the live stream. You have? I don't know what, I'm confused. I'll have that as well. Just leave it there and I'll get you to warm it up in a bit. I'm still drinking it. Eleanor, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Eleanor, you are live. Caller, you are live.
She probably thought, I'll let her finish her story. I'll go and make myself a cup of tea.
Maybe she's genuine. I don't know, but I'm not going to put her on screen because we may get flashed. The porn bombers are out tonight. Eleanor, are you trying to trick me with a female name so I'll feel safe? Eleanor, hello. Maybe she's gone to make a cuppa. Maybe it's all innocent. It could be completely innocent. Yeah, no, you're fine. Just some bloke. It's very nerve-wracking.
It is.
Okay. Just to prove that I'm not talking to myself. There she is. Okay. Just to prove that I'm not making this up. We do have an Eleanor here. Eleanor, last chance. Hello. Welcome, caller.
Hello?
Hello, Eleanor. Yeah, Peter, I hope you can understand. This is why me and Jane gave you a bit of a tough time, because we get this all the time. I can hoping you can see it now. Gary's here.
Hello, Jane.
Eleanor, you what? Sorry, Underbelly.
I was saying hello to Jane. I was saying
Hello,
to
Mima.
Mima.
Right,
Hello, Gary.
Oh, hang on a minute. It says device not connected now, so that means she might be trying to type in the private chat. Hold on.
Hello, Jeff. Hello, Funky82.
Eleanor, can you hear us?
Hello, Ms. Tree. Hello, Alicia Black Heels.
Eleanor, hello.
Hello, Penny. Are you there?
Oh, yes. Hello.
Are you there? Yes. Hello.
Oh, thank God for that. So you are a real person?
Oh, definitely. Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually Nicola, but my daughter's Eleanor, and she's rung you.
Oh. Hello, by the way.
Hello.
Welcome to the live stream, Eleanor. I'm trusting you now.
And she's gone.
She's gone again.
You should have
Nicola,
that South
I think
Park
her
thing.
name was. Sorry.
And you should have that South Park thing. You know, when you go, and it's gone.
Bye, small man. Nicola, we have Nicola on the line. Caller, do you have a spooky story?
I do. I can't get my StreamYard to work.
So what I'm going to do while we're waiting for Eleanor, I'm going to continue telling you mine. Maybe she'll be back. Seems genuine. So anyway, so then when I moved out to this flat with my mom,
just
and my sister.
like that.
Oh, she's back. Hello.
Hello, Penny.
Nicola.
Is that you? Yeah.
Well,
hello.
Yes. Welcome.
I'm sorry. I
to
think it's the way I'm holding this phone, and I kept knocking it off. So I'm sorry.
Oh, you're all right, love. Welcome.
Thank you. We don't actually think of it as spooky.
Yeah.
Because the house that we lived in was the house that my mum left us. So, and I've got children, so it became over the years not spooky really. A good friend of mine, he passed away, and one night somebody wanted. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I was just saying, I'm sorry to hear that, hon.
He passed away. Now, well, we had certain things in the house that were sort of like moving about and stuff. But one night, somebody wanted to go to the loo. And when we found out where everybody was, there was nobody in the bathroom. And the bathroom door had locked itself from the inside with the key.
Right.
And we just knew that. I knew who it was. It was George. My son had to actually take the door off, the locks on the door off. And then my daughter saw an old lady one morning when she woke up, and she said hello to her.
Sorry to just cut in there, darling. Just to confirm. So this is all in the same house you grew up in?
In the same house.
And you all live there, and you still live there now?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
And were your kids young then, were they?
Yeah, there were of various ages. Yeah, I've got seven children.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, carry on. it's very easy to knock the phone, guys. When you're on a phone and you're calling into StreamYard, it's very, very easy to just knock it off. That's what Jane does. I think that Angel broke the record. Was it Angel? No, Claire. Sorry, Angel. So just bear with Nicola. It's her first time calling in. It happens all the time. Wish I could tell you my story. Is it a spooky one? Tricky Trev. Nicola, we can't hear you again. Do you know something? Just while Nicola's going to come back, this is so bizarre because when I said to you, you guys, just about when I moved out when I was 10, with my mom and my sister. Got it, just for Gary.
Hello.
Oh, you're back, love. You're back.
Yes, I am. Yes. I don't know if it's this phone or me or somebody don't want me to ring you, so I'm sorry.
What can happen is if you come out of the page that you're on your phone,
right?
If you come off it, it gets rid of you. Yeah, it's so annoying.
Right.
You're better off on the laptop, but you can do it on a phone. So you just have to stay on that page.
Right.
But I was just going to say that door thing freaked me out. I'm going to let you continue, but I just wanted to tell you that I was about to say when we moved to this flat that happened to us, but I was in the bathroom and the door wasn't locked, as in I'd locked it. The door would not open and we had to ring the fire brigade. It went on for hours. I was locked. The door would not open. My mother, I was about 10. She rang the fire brigade and they had to come and take the door off. And nobody knew why. They said it made no sense. The door wasn't locked. The lock wasn't broken. And so when you said that was so bizarre because I was about to tell that story, but you continue. So what else happened there?
Well, then a few years ago, I was going through quite a tough time. And one night, I thought I'd fallen asleep on the sofa. It was my little girl come down the stairs. She was 6. And I'm saying, Eleanor. And there was like, you couldn't hear a whoosh, but you could feel it. You could feel this whoosh. And I opened my eyes and my God. And the more I opened them, I blinked and blinked to try and clear it. And there's a smiling face at the end of the sofa. And it was smiling. The more I blinked, and I thought I must be seeing things. And the more I blinked, the more it was pleased to see me. And it wasn't till I went to the spiritualist church a few months later, and it was months later, I'd never been before in my life. This lovely young medium said, your mum's laughing, Nicola. She says, she's sorry if she scared you. She says, have you seen her? And it then, because you don't, in that instance, when you see something, Penny, you don't, you're that gobsmacked. You're shaking like a leaf. I shot up the stairs and nearly went through the landing window, because you're shaking. I'd never seen anything before.
So when you said your daughter came down the stairs, did you think
she didn't? There was no daughter there. It wasn't. She was in bed asleep. And I could feel this presence coming down the stairs.
It looked like your mum.
Yeah, I suppose it did when I think of it, because my mum was only little. I was only 4'10", and this was only a short lady, you see. But my mum had changed before she passed, but she was smiling at me, and she was only little. But as I say, you're that terrified in the instance that I don't know. I didn't stop to think.
That's insane.
And then another time, I won't keep you, but the gentleman over the roads, he said he'd nearly called the police the night before to our house. As I say, it was a big old house. And he said that there was he thought somebody had got in with a torchlight, a flashlight, because it was booming down the walls in the front bedroom. He said it was bouncing about all over, this spherical white light. And he said he was sure somebody had got in with a torchlight. And the next day I said, thank you. When he told me, I knew what it was. I said, thank you. It was orbs. It was Auntie's anniversary of the date that she died. And he thought somebody had gone in with a torchlight and shone this spherical light all over the walls. And it wasn't. I knew what it was then. It was the orbs. It was Auntie coming to tell me that she'd been.
Wow. Hello, Paz. How you doing? Hello, Susie. That's insane.
It is insane. He laughed. He thought that was funny. It is insane. But you must never ever laugh at these things because they are perfectly true.
Have you ever seen a UFO?
No, I haven't.
Some people tend to see it.
We thought we'd heard one night. There was a very, very peculiar noise, and that's why we were living in the new place here. Very, very odd noise outside, and there was nothing to back it up. But do you think if you see those, then you perhaps may be likely to see UFOs as well?
Yeah, I think most people that are sensitive to both, they can be sensitive to both. They can see the other. Did you move because of all the spooky stuff? Did it scare you?
No, it didn't bother me.
Didn't bother you?
No, my daughter said she saw a shadow, a man in the front bedroom one night as she was going into town. And you can laugh at this, but she said, no, there's definitely a shadow up there, a dark shadow like a man in the window. But nobody was in that window because there was too much junk in front of the window to get near it. And he was looking out of the window at her.
Wow.
No, it doesn't worry me. Are you a believer?
Yeah, I've seen like the door thing happen, but my entire life these things have been happening to me.
Yeah.
Hello, Jen. These honestly, right, my entire, even up to today, these things are still happening. It's gone a bit quiet in the last few weeks, but things. I sound insane when I'm saying it, so I don't really like to talk about it too much.
Yeah.
Yes, Paz, jump on up.
And anybody that doesn't know about these things, that doesn't believe, they'd think you were crackers.
We like it when you're home alone, Paz, because then that's when the spooky things happen. Sorry, darling, carry on.
But you do know that when you've experienced something, you do know, and you've either got it or you haven't you? You do know that you've either seen something and sometimes, Penny, honestly, if I'm wanting an answer to something, or if you're asking a question again and again in your head, it will come to you. It just it comes to me quite readily.
This is weird. It happens to me as well, but I just sound insane saying it. Yeah, I sound so insane, so I don't like saying it. Yeah,
because you don't have to ask or something if you want something, or you need to know where to go, what to do, where am I going to get this help from? It will come to me. They are there. They're definitely there.
Yeah, they are, but I don't know what they are. Underbelly. I'm hoping Paz will jump up. Jane just mentioned she had a story. Underbelly, are you still with us? Hello, beautiful Gemma again. Hello, darling. Underbelly. Ray Clay, hello. Underbelly's 420.
Yeah, indeed.
Are you listening to the story?
Yes.
Underbelly?
I have.
The Last Saxon, hello. Good to see you. You're not the last Saxon. I'm one too. So there's more and more of us than
Thank you, Penny, for listening. I'll ring in again. But
Sweetheart, we love listening to spooky stuff.
I wanted to ask you though, before you leave.
Underbelly's an expert, Eleanor.
Right.
When you left that house, did anything else happen when you moved? Like, did something follow you?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
It's with me all the time. We're in a ground floor flat at the minute. And I swear to God that I don't know why the last people moved out, and I don't know if it's the same ones. But yes, I quite often wake up in the night and there's something there near my bed, and I've actually seen the orbs in the room I'm in now. Oh yes, definitely.
And do you still have the same feeling that you had in the previous house?
Not always, no. I've got to be honest, no. You really could feel them in that house. It really was. It was the feeling that went with it. I presume, I don't know, I presume the new people have had no bother, but it wasn't a bother to us, you see. We just accepted it. But
Yeah, you do, don't you? You just accept it.
yeah, you do. Yeah. Sometimes things will make me jump, sometimes.
Yeah.
But I do accept it. And I do truly, truly believe that there's something there. Do you, Penny?
Yeah, I do. It's hard to explain, but I remember that time, and you were there, wasn't you, Underbelly, when the printer went off? Was you there?
Oh, yeah. I've had that as well, you know.
The printer wasn't even plugged in, and I was live, and I think Underbelly was on that stream. Was you on that stream, Underbelly?
Could have been.
You can't remember his two stone. Beautiful Jane is here as well. Hello, darling. And the printer wasn't even plugged in, and I heard it in the background, and I didn't even know it wasn't plugged in. I thought Al had done it because Al.
Hold on. Wasn't that like one of your, like, when we kind of like first started hanging out?
Yeah, it happened twice.
Yeah,
I think the first time it happened, I was on the phone, and
you
the
used to get a
second
lot
time
of
it
orbs
happened.
then as well.
Sorry.
And what?
You used to get orbs as well on that.
Yeah,
on
all the
your
time.
live show.
All the time.
Yeah.
What did that printer do?
But the printer, I heard it going off, and because Al controls it with his phone, I thought that Al was printing from the kitchen, and I heard the printer going, hello, Paz, and I heard the printer going, and I was actually on a live stream, and I think I was telling the story of when it happened before. If I remember rightly, I think Paz was there, and I was telling you guys, and I heard the printer going again, and I looked round, and the paper was just going flying off the printer.
Yeah.
It's nothing. That happened to you, Eleanor, and it was so bizarre.
Yeah. I went on a course helping install
Hello,
cars.
Paz. Hello, Jane.
And there was a video recorder. And I sat there and I thought, she put a video on, you know, instead of talking, instead of doing something written or talking. And I thought, oh, I really don't want to watch a video. I thought, I haven't come here to watch telly.
Yeah.
And with the video recorder went mad and it chewed the tape up. And this woman couldn't believe it. She said, my son set that up this morning. She said, and I've had no problem in 20 years with showing videos. She with me, the minute I thought, I really don't want to watch this telly, it chewed the flipping tape up. Yeah. And I knew I'd got something to do with it.
So every time you buy a lottery ticket, do you say, I really want to win?
No, I don't buy one anymore.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should. But I've got to say also, we do have, and you can tell me if this is, you know, we have a terrible track record with electrical gadgets. We go through electrical gadgets like tap water. You can, whatever, no matter how much you spend, they never last very long. And they do say that if the spirit present, have you heard that?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
We should see if Lisa wants to come through, shouldn't we? Because Paz is here. Can we welcome Paz to the live stream and the beautiful Jane? Paz, how you doing,
I shall go. Thank you, Penny.
No, I'm so glad
very much.
What's your accent? Are you from Liverpool?
We're from Scarborough.
Are you? Why do I always think that? I'm up the road from you, hon. I'm from West Midlands, but I don't live there anymore.
Where do you live, Penny?
Just by York, but north of York. About 50 minutes from you, 45 minutes from Scarbados.
That's right. My daughter got, there you go. You are psychic. I was just going to tell you, my daughter works in Bridlington.
Yeah, I love Brid.
She got on the bus the other afternoon to come home and she was laughing because a fella had got on the bus and he said, 1 ticket to Scarbados, please. And Sarah had never heard that before.
Really?
Yes.
Synchronicity. There you go.
Yeah.
God bless
Yeah,
the
they
UK.
have really.
So,
But it's
yeah.
lovely to talk to you.
Well,
And
thank you
also
so
to your
much.
American friend. He's lovely. I'll ring again.
He's American, and we've got ex-army Paz as well. Big up
Oh, have
ex-army
you?
Paz.
Oh, we watch him as well, yeah.
Did you watch
It
him?
makes a
Paz?
lot of sense.
Underbelly is a paranormal channel, and you know Paz, and Jane is my other co-host. She's an American. Jane, do you want to say hello?
Hello.
Hi, Nicola.
Hello.
Or Nikki. It's good to
Hello.
hear you. Yeah. I love your stories.
I
Great
do love your
stories.
accents.
Oh,
In
thank
fact,
you.
I love American telly. I just
Family.
love it. I've started. I don't know if you've heard of it, but you will have done Lamont at Large on the YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
And
No, I love listening to your accent. Of course. To me,
do
that sounds
you?
really great. Oh, yeah. I love it.
A lot of people take the mick. They take them. You know, they think it's funny, but it's just the way we speak.
Oh, I don't think it's funny. I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah.
Sometimes because I live round here, I'll get bits of it coming out. It is Paz. Paz, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, mate. Sorry.
There you are. Hello, mate.
Oh, hello.
Hello,
you
sweet.
go.
How are you
Oh,
doing?
we do watch you.
You've
Oh,
got a
we
super
do.
fan here, Paz.
You're
Hey.
talking a lot of sense, man. You really do.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. That's nice to know.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, we're quite new to YouTube,
All right.
but we've been watching your comments on PS.
Schofield.
Yeah, yes, that's
Is that
the
how
one
you
of
found
late.
me
Yes.
then, Nicola? Is that
Pardon?
how you found me from that?
Yes,
my
it
content?
is from watching
Yeah, when you
YouTube. It
came
was
over
from
from the other
watching the
channel,
Nicola Bully
yeah.
scenario.
Yeah,
And we've
the
been
Nicola Bully, yeah.
I shouldn't say this, but we've been watching a bit of Curtis's antics tonight.
I don't want to talk about him.
He's really dipping his feet deep into that water now. He's really pushing his luck.
I don't want to talk about him, darling. There is a police investigation, so
yeah, there is. Yeah, but yeah, we do. We listen to Paz. We listen to him. You put one up nearly every day, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Sometimes more than one a day.
Keep him going, won't you?
He'll keep going, don't worry. And he had a channel before that as well, so he's been going for quite a number of years. And the Hidden Underbelly, our American English friend, who's born in England, grew up in America, and is now back in Brum. He has a channel. He has a UFO channel as well, a paranormal channel. So if anyone can drop the Hidden Underbelly's link and Paz's link, that'll be great, folks. For anyone that doesn't know
Just
their
Paz.
channels.
Just
No,
drop Paz.
both. If you're into the paranormal or if you're into common sense,
common sense
to these two.
Common sense. That's all it is, isn't it? Really,
it is.
It is. My girls
Thank
laugh
you, Ellen,
because
love.
I see things as they are. I just say what I think, and that's the way it is, and that's what you do, and these other gentlemen do as well, and that's wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you, Penny. Again, darling, when we do another paranormal one, or just we do random ones as well. So
right.
So we just do a random call-in show on my other channel where anyone can call in about absolutely anything. So thank you, Angel and Ellen, for dropping the links.
Nice to speak to you all. Thank you.
And you, Nicola. Take care.
Bye.
Love
you.
Bye.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Hey, Penny, is this Trust the Legend guy in your chats? Does he have a have a spanner?
No.
All right, someone ban him.
He's a troll, but he's a silly troll.
Yeah, it's Steve. We know
Steve.
who it is.
You know Steve, who used to come in with the number 5.
No.
He used to troll a lot. Do you remember?
The 5T. Well, it was 5T something.
Yeah, he gets banned all the time, and he's one of these trolls that wind people up.
Yeah, if he knows that he's got you, it's upsetting you, then he'll play on it. Otherwise,
just get rid of him. Get rid of him. I'm not in the mood for this crap tonight.
Good night, Simply Cliff.
Oh, no, Simply Cliff. Lots of love. He'll come back as he'll just keep coming back. The thing is why are you being? Is he upsetting Paz? I'm not reading the chat. Behave, you, because you will get banned.
Yeah, behave, please.
Behave, right? Behave, otherwise we'll ban you. Okay. Don't upset Pat. You know he'll do it to wind you up, but
yeah, that's what he's doing.
if you don't give him any attention, sometimes you can make some really funny comments. But he's one of these funny trolls that you can time him out if he's getting on your tits, guys. Yeah. So Paz and Jane, welcome to the live stream. I've got all my 3 co-hosts at the same time. Wow, it's amazing.
Just make sure, guys, you say goodnight to Simply Cliff.
Yeah, good night, Simply Cliff. Lots of love, mate.
Night,
God bless.
Simply.
Thank you, Funky. Right then, so Jane has got a story, and so Paz, have you got some more stories for us?
I do actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let
Jane,
Paz go first.
are you sure, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm
Lady
sure.
should go first.
Yeah, let Paz go first. I'm interested to hear if he has anything about the neighbors.
Oh, nothing about the neighbours, nothing whatsoever, nothing in this house even.
Really?
Unfortunately,
Mine's
Mr.
gone
49,
quiet,
she's
Paz. Mine's gone quiet.
heard stuff, and that's it. Just little tiny noises where there shouldn't be noises, and that's it.
Oh, really?
But there's a guy at work, and as you all know, I live in Aylesbury, and where, you know, the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, written by Roald Dahl. There was actually a chocolate factory in Aylesbury when he lived here, and apparently he based that on that chocolate factory, which is next to Tring Road Tesco, I think it's called, Tring Road Tesco. Anyway, and it's a block of flats now, it's a huge block of flats, and my mate from work, he works there, and apparently every now and again you can hear kids laughing.
Oh, that's creepy. That's
creepy.
creepy.
Like there's a 2 L-shaped building, and every now and again you can hear kids laughing at the stairwell. Yeah, apparently kids died at this factory years ago, so that's how the story goes.
That's creepy. That's really creepy. You've never told us about that, I don't think.
No, I got told about this a couple of weeks ago. There's a guy who drives lorries with me, and he's from there. He's just literally down the road from where I live.
Especially kids.
Yeah, I don't do kid ghosties. That'll finish me.
They spook me out, man, because like the demons, they like to pretend they're kids.
Yeah. I'm alone tonight in this house. I've got all the lights on. So.
That's when we usually have things happen. Can we just say good night to Tricky Trev, who came on earlier? We thought was a porn bomber. He's a small man. Did you see that bit, Paz?
No, I didn't.
He came up and he didn't speak, and he looked like he was about to drop something. Last week we had a porn bomber. We seen the bum hole and everything.
Oh,
good night. Just some. Yeah, I had to cut the stream short. They keep getting me, Paz. They get me. And then when I'm too strict, I get accused of bullying. Because this guy here, Peter, he's Swedish. He came up. And me and Jane thought he was a troll because he was talking in a funny voice. And I said, and he went, Penny Bernie. And I went, come on, you're having us on. And we genuinely thought he was trolling us. And he actually wasn't. And now people were making Facebook posts in groups saying that Penny Bunny's a right bully to them.
Oh, blimey.
Oh, yeah,
that's
because
Swedish people do. They do.
He was saying he was Swedish. It didn't sound, it was like we were saying, we'll say something in Swedish. And I said, it makes no sense. It would be kind of like the Swedish chef on the muffins or the muffet.
But he actually was, he's up there for an hour, and someone came and confirmed that he did actually speak because Angel got mixed up with another account and thought that it was anyway.
That's what did it. Yeah.
We're so sorry, Peter. I'm so glad you come back.
Peter gets it now. Yeah, I've apologized to him in chat.
Blame Angel for it.
We'll blame Angel. Yeah, we'll blame Angel.
Yeah, it was Angel's fault.
So we've got a question here. Have you
now.
heard about a place called Rickall? I had a dream about a place there, and a crop circle appeared the following day. Rickall is near York. This was some years ago. I don't think I've heard of Rickall. No, have you, Paz? Because you've been about, haven't you?
Say again. What's that about now?
Because Rickall near York. I've not heard of that.
I've heard of Rickall.
Have you? Why haven't I then? Because I know you've been up here, haven't you, a few times?
A prison officer in Winchester Prison came from Rickall. He had a proper thick Yorkshire accent.
Let me look into where it is. There you go. He said it was a bit funny. I'm glad you're seeing the funny side, Peter, because I think me and Jane grilled you an Angel. Imagine if Paz was there, you would have gone, get rid of him. Get rid of him.
It would have been, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah. Get him off. Get him off.
Yeah, we'll blame it on Angel. So can we just ask Paz as well? So nothing else has happened with the next door neighbour then? Is she still in her house? And
She's in the house. The boy is back in the house. Mrs. 49 actually encroached the subject with her months ago, but she didn't seem keen to talk about it, so she said, "Just leave it." And okay, fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, so nothing.
Anything more got tested with the gunk, or it's just left up to what was left?
It's just left. I think the guy still has it. I think. Yeah. So nothing whatsoever. Nothing with the gunk. Nothing with the neighbour. There's a few noises down here, and that's it. But when you're on your own, you tend to. I don't know if it's your mind playing tricks, but you either see and hear more, or you're making it up. And it's not helping me being on this stream.
Yeah, well, don't be scared. For those of you that there's quite a few new people won't know, but on a live stream, we have these things happen, and it's usually when Paz is here. And Paz actually was on his own, and he heard these noises, and he turned his camera on, turned the laptop round, and filmed the room, and the alarm clock was actually moving. We got it on camera during a live stream. All the videos are still there. Did you all stop a minute? Did you all hear breaking glass? No, I didn't hear anything. And we got it on camera.
Isn't breaking glass a song?
That's broken glass. Underbelly stoned.
I did hear it though.
Eurythmics. That's Eurythmics. Walking on broken glass.
Broken glass.
No, I didn't hear that. Did someone hear it?
You never heard of the Eurythmics? You never heard that song?
No, but someone said, "Did you hear it now?" And I had never heard anything.
Well, somebody's playing Eurythmics.
I'm confused.
You will be.
I didn't hear anything.
I'm really confused. So,
anyway,
Paz, did you want to tell the people about the prison? Because I know you had when you was a prison officer, you had some weird things happening, didn't you?
Can you say what prison this is?
Yeah, I mean, I've worked in two prisons, Dorchester and Winchester.
Winchester.
And they're both old Victorian prisons. They're so old that the prison vans can barely get through the gatehouse, because the gatehouse designed for coach and horses anyway. There's just so many. I mean, both Dorchester and Winchester had topping sheds, and topping sheds was where they hanged people. But there's the cold cells. There's always a cold cell in a prison. There's always shadows.
A what cell? A cold. As in
a cold cell. One cell. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, prisoners commit suicide, and they'll appear in that cell every now and again and scare the shit out of people. And prisoners will demand to leave and get relocated, and they'll get violent as well, because they don't put up with that shit. There's two things that hardened British prisoners don't like: transvestites and ghosts. They won't go near them. And who's that? The Naked Rambler as well. There was shit scared of him. Ever heard of the Naked Rambler?
No.
Oh, he's famous. He lives in Southampton.
A ghost or a person?
He's a bloke. He's a big, tall. He's a nice bloke, former Royal Marine Commando, and he dedicated his life to just being naked. And his mission was to, his mission back in the 90s, I think, was to walk from John O'Groats to Land's End naked. But he couldn't make it into Scotland, because Scotland said, if you cross the border naked, we'll jail you. And they jailed him for 6 months, I think.
But he got my attention. Yeah.
I've never heard
he's a
of
big, tall, hairy fella. And I tell you what, his cock is huge. And he don't give a shit. He's like an elephant's trunk. It's like a garden tap. He only wears boots. Prisoners won't go near him. He's not even violent.
Why would I'm going to admit, I'm a bit confused. Why would prisoners see
I don't know, but I'm awake
now?
Because he's naked.
If he's a rambler, why would he be walking past a prison?
What?
He was in prison.
He was in prison, sweetheart.
And he wouldn't wear any clothes while he was in prison.
No, just he wouldn't. And in court as well. And in court. He always gets done for contempt of court. We always had him at Winchester Prison. We always had him in Winchester Prison, and there was police. Every time he got released, there were police waiting for him at the top of the road by the barrier. And every time he crossed that barrier, he'd get arrested for breaching his license. So he's banned from walking past schools. He's not a pervert. He's not a nonce. He's nothing like that.
I'm going to get him up now. I know what you're on about now.
Yeah, he just lives. He thinks everyone should be natural, and because he is naked, he's a big bloke. prisoners don't want to be seen with him, otherwise they're scared. They'll either bugger them or they'll be called gay or something.
There
just
he
for
is.
being with him. That's him. Yeah, I know him. He's my mate.
So when was this? Was in 2014. So is he in prison now or not?
He could well be. He was
There
in and
he is.
out. It was in and out like a yo-yo.
We can't see, he's hidden his things. So
Oh,
he spent more than 5 years in various forms of detention.
yeah.
What a stranger. What a strange person.
But he'd be
Strange
stood
thing.
there talking. He'd be ringing his buzzer, right? Either getting a cup of tea or speak to a solicitor or got one something. And he'd stand there and one leg would be on a bench or a bed.
No.
and his cock would just be hanging out in front of him. He'd be like, fucking hell.
Oh, so he was naked in prison as well?
Oh, yeah, to take his clothes off. He'd be wearing patches, which are reserved for dangerous prisoners who escape risks. And he'd just take it off. And prisoners didn't want to know. Hardened prisoners, hardened criminals, violent men wouldn't go near him because they were scared stiff of him, simply because he had his cock out.
That's insane.
God.
It's that simple. He was a non-violent. He wasn't a pervert. He was nothing like that.
Yeah, English
He looked
bottle
after his
cap.
mother.
Yeah, that's for nudity.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
him. A thoroughly nice fella as well. Just he likes to be naked. Look at him. Just how I remember him. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Where he is now?
No idea. He lives in Southampton, I think, with his mother.
And there you go. We've gone from paranormal to naked ramblers, but you get anything on this channel. You don't know what you're going to get, do you?
No, you don't. No.
You really don't. So should we see whether Lucy's still around, or do you reckon she's gone over to the other side? People won't know what she is.
You can try, but I haven't got my Chromebook with me, so you never know.
You haven't got what, sorry?
I haven't got my Chromebook with me, which usually goes on, doesn't she?
Are you on your phone, are you?
Yeah, I've got ribs and chips in the oven, so I'm walking around.
So she has come through on the phone once, I think. But for those of you that are new, we do get an EVP coming through for some reason when Paz comes on. We think it's haunting her. So is that Lucy voice? Yeah. So some of you will know what I'm talking about. Some of you won't. So we'll see whether she wants to come through. Hello, Mandy, love. Hello, Dream Big again. So we'll have a last. We'll have an ask. She said that she was murdered. And then we'll hear Jane's story. I think Jane's got another story. I've got stories as well, but we'll do Jane next. So we'll ask Lucy if she's around. Lucy, are you there, love? If you can hear a funny noise, my new laptop's crackling. What was that?
Oh, that's my oven. Sorry.
I'm just laughing my head off as Penny said the naked guy video. You could not make this shit up, loving. You don't know what's happening in this channel. It just all goes tits up all the time.
Welcome to England.
Yeah, welcome to England. Lucy, are you there, love? Hello, Lucy.
Oh, can I interrupt?
Yeah. She normally comes through.
I wanted to ask Paz more about the cold cell.
Oh yeah, crack on.
Well, was these cold cells scattered throughout the prison, or was it just in one wing?
Incidentally, all the cold cells are where prisoners hung themselves.
So, but are they scattered?
Yeah.
So, have you experienced something like a prisoner not seeing a prisoner in there yourself?
Christ, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Come on, man. Drop the goods, man. Drop the goods.
Drop the goods. Which one is it? B wing. Was it B wing? B wing. I think it was B wing. For some reason, B wing had a lot of suicides in B wing for some reason. There was just something off about the whole wing. It wasn't the nonce wing either. And I think it was cell 12. The buzzer would go off every now and again, always at night, always between 11 and 3. The buzzer would go off every now and again.
So that's got some power, isn't it? Because you got to press the buzzer.
You have to press the buzzer, yeah. And they're old buzzers as well. They're nothing new. They're like
so the old ones are that you have to ram your thumb on it to get it to work.
That's it, yeah. And you go into a cell and they might not even be empty. and you'd have 2 prisoners to a cell or 1 prisoner, and you're like, what do you want? He goes, I didn't ring the bell, Gov. I said, you sure? Yeah. And it happens over and over. And then what happens is you go in, you disturb the prisoner, and they get pissed off. So it's not them doing it. But it happens in empty cells as well. And sometimes cells where prisoners killed themselves, they'd be so cold, or there'd be such a horrible feeling in their atmosphere. Prisoners would ask to leave and relocate because they wouldn't do it. They could not spend the night there.
Are those prisons still in use today then? These really are the ones you worked in? Because if they're Victorian, they usually shut them down.
Yeah, HMP Dorchester was closed down in 2010, I think, when David Cameron was trying to save money. He shut that down, and then that was a YOI prison, and then they relocated all the YOIs in with the adult males in Winchester, which is a big culture shock for them.
Yeah,
because they didn't rule the roost anymore, and that caused problems. But yeah, Winchester's haunted to fuck. And I also know that Belmarsh and Wandsworth and Oxford Prison as well, which is now a hotel, Oxford Prison, had a really bad reputation with ghosts. It got to a point where prisoners would want to relocate to different prisons, let alone different wings.
Can you pull up Jeff's comment so Paz can see that?
Hang on. Have you ever been to Bodmin Jail in Cornwall? We went there.
I have, yeah.
That was a museum when we went. I think that was in 2012. I think me and Al went.
I've been to Bodmin. Yeah.
Can you see that? I think he's saying Dorchester prison flats now.
Yeah, I was down in Dorchester last year.
I wouldn't like to live in one of them. Thank you, Elisa.
The other half of I stopped by in Dorchester to see what it was like the prison, and it was like a construction site. That was back in last summer. So it brought back memories.
So we have, before we go on more about prisons, because Paz has got some awesome prison spooky stories. Jane has a spooky story. So we're going to hear Jane's story now. Did you say you're making something to eat anyway, Paz?
Yeah, ribs and chiquito chips.
She's putting on that barbecue sauce as we speak.
I've done it, mate. Done.
What are you making? Microwave chips?
No, chiquito, spicy chips in the oven.
Oh, okay. Oh, look, yeah, Paz were there in the 1800s, lol. Oh. If you're enjoying the show, don't forget to hit the like. Yes, hit the like stream. Hit the live stream like. Right, Jane, what is your story, darling? Here we go.
Okay, I'll do 2 of them because they're both related, because it has to do with right after my mother died.
Oh, is it going to upset you though, sweetie?
Oh no, it won't upset me.
Okay.
So the first one has to do with, it was about 2 weeks after my mom had died, and we were in her house, and it was what's called a split level. So there's another series of rooms that's like about, not a full flight, but a half a flight up. And it's an open floor, so you can look. So it was like we were in what's called a living room that's on a lower level. And then about a half a flight up of steps, you could see into a kitchen area. So at the time, my ex-husband and I were sitting in the living room, and my sister came in, and she'd been working out. She was visiting. She was living over in England at the time. And but she was visiting because my mom, had been sick. And so we always yak back and forth with each other. But for some reason, we got really quiet. And we just sat there, and in this silence, up in the kitchen area on a windowsill, a music box started playing.
Wow.
And so I went up the steps, and it was a music box that I had given my mother. And you have to open the lid to cause it to play because it has a little pin in it.
Yeah.
So I opened the lid. It still continued to play. And then I closed the lid and it quit playing. And I still have it now. It's never played since.
Wow.
So it happened that one time.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I have a feeling it was kind of like her, contacting us in a way.
Yeah, I do as well. That was that. I really do believe that. Have you still got it now? You say?
Yeah, I still have the music box now. It's been over 30 years. It's never played again,
So
unless you open it up.
even when you open it, it doesn't play.
Oh yeah, no, it opens when I play it. Yeah, it
Yeah,
works.
but it doesn't just randomly do it. Yeah.
No, you can wind it all the way up and let it sit there for months on end, and it'll never just start playing. It doesn't do it. I don't know. And to me, it was a sign of some sort from her, I thought.
Yeah.
And my sister was really freaked out about it. She freaks out about paranormal stuff. But as you know, obviously, since a child, I've had experiences with it. But so it doesn't bother me, but it bothers her immensely. And she was like screaming, and it's like,
Yeah.
there's no big deal. I just opened it and closed it back up. And I don't want that. Get that away from me.
Wow.
And it's like, yeah, it's all right. But the other one is the oddest experience that I've ever had of all my paranormal experiences. And I have to say, I did not like it one bit. Right after my mother died, and this is probably about a week after she died, I got a call from her brother's wife. And he was calling to check on, she was calling to check on her husband, which was my mother's brother, to see how things were going down, our way. And I answered the phone and, said hello. And she said, oh, it's, Emily was her name. And I said, hi, Emily, how you doing? And she started rattling on and she asked a question. And I don't even know what the question was, because suddenly I was speaking and it wasn't me. It wasn't my voice. It was like, where they have like mediums and they have other people come through them. It was my mother's voice. It was words and sentences that I wasn't configuring in my brain and wanting to speak. And it was kind of like I was sitting in the back of my head going, what the heck is going on here?
Possession.
I was not in control at all. And I hated the feeling. It was like I was driving a car and all of a sudden somebody grabbed me and put me in the back seat and they were driving and I was just watching. I could not stand it. And I got control after myself after like about 3 or 4 sentences. And I said, oh, Emily, hi. Yeah. And she goes, oh my God, I thought you were your mother. And I said, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'll let, your husband know that you called. Thanks. Bye. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I would never want to be a medium. And obviously I have something in me that could do that if I really wanted to. I think.
Do. Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't like it one bit. No.
Weird sensation, not being in control.
Yeah. Have you ever had that happen to you?
No.
It's a horrible sensation. It really, really was.
What did you say you had it, Penny?
Yeah, I've had that as well. Yeah.
Have you? Oh, yeah. Does it bother you too?
Yeah, it's awful. So a big thank you to Alicia for the super chat.
Big thank you.
Sweetie. What are you doing, hon?
I never in like playing about with stuff. I never would allow myself.
Well, I don't. I think I could probably do it if I really, really wanted to, and if I, looked into it and how to, put myself in a meditative state, so to speak, so this could happen. But I would never want to do it. I think because it was my mother and there was a strong enough connection, I think that's why it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're getting his plates out. But yeah.
Yeah, we're getting ready to eat, I think.
Hey, I's got a story as well. Paz, are you eating now? Are you okay? Still with us?
Yeah, I'm still with you.
He's just grabbing a knife and forks. He's getting a cold beer now.
Yeah.
For all the American viewers, chips, what we call French fries.
Are they
You've had
haunted
no
French
Lucy
fries?
then.
They are
You've
very
had no
nice.
Lucy
There's nice
tonight.
French fries.
I have to ask
Oh my
Underbelly.
god! I just put the chips on my plate and they're spelled out. 6.
La chips. La chips.
If you grew up at one point here in the United States, you have to have an American accent, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, I think I do, but last time I went out there, they heard British. They in fact told me I'm British. I'm not American.
I think that Underbelly sounds like a Brummie, but obviously you don't know what that is. But I hear his Brummie come through. He's actually from the same city as me, but I hear that come through now and again. But I also hear the really, really, really mild American accent.
Yeah, I would think living in America for a while, you would have had to pick up on the accent.
I did.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. What part of
I
the
did.
country, can I ask, did you live in?
I'm identifying as an American today.
I know.
He's
Beautiful, beautiful part of the
non-binary
world.
nationality.
Where?
Binary accent.
Florida.
Florida. Oh, okay. We used to go down there every year for vacation.
Oh, thank you.
We were a snowbird.
Oh, yes, you're a snowbird.
Yeah, we were a snowbird from Ohio.
Thank you for the super chat,
indeed.
Danger Mouse. That's very kind. Thank you.
Yeah. I grew up in a place called West Palm Beach.
That's where we went every year.
Oh, Jane.
I'm
Aw.
serious. We went to West Palm Beach every year.
Whereabouts?
Oh God, I'm gonna have to think, and I'll think of it. The name of the hotel, but we stayed at Dankers. It was a hotel called Dankers, and we stayed at them every year for about 2 weeks over the Christmas holidays. We sure as heck did.
Snow, 100% snowbirds.
Oh, look, we've got a new person popped in. And so a big thank you to Jane and Danger Mouse for the super chats towards Scooby-Doo's promotion. But just to sorry.
I'm sorry. I was going to say, Penny, you want to know how bad some parts of this world is, yeah? You know, in Florida where she's talking about, yeah? You know, they used to run us from the beaches. They used to say they owned the beach.
Yeah, West Palm Beach was starting to get pretty rough. It can, yeah.
They used to run us. They used to run us, telling us that we're on a private beach, and we're like, "How can the beach be private? You don't know." Yeah, they used to run. If you, some of them, you could just tell them, you know, get lost and you keep walking. Because I could, from the beach coast, I could basically walk to my neighborhood. I'd still have to have a little walk inland, but if I followed the coast, I could get to my neighborhood, and then. After a while, it started to become private, and it got to a point where dudes would meet you with guns to tell you to get off.
Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, okay.
Can I just welcome this person here? Their name is Terry. Oh, Paz has just dropped off. Their name is Terry Southern Gal, and they say, "I'm new here. Your live just popped up on my YouTube, and I thought maybe I'm supposed to be here. Thank you so much. That's so kind. That does happen sometimes. It happens to me. That's how I found Troubled Minds Radio some time ago. I didn't know you didn't have a wrench on here, Jane F. Sorry, love, because I thought you had one. What do you think of Spirit Boxes, says Jackie. So I just want to say thank you to Terry for joining us. The only thing you have to do is sub to chat, which is free. But it just means that because bots don't sub. People say, why do you want subscribers only? Well, bots don't sub. Now, when you get those bots coming in, spamming, they can't do it if you've got some. I've not got any minimum time to subscribe on.
Thank you.
Oh, didn't you know?
No, I wondered why channels did that.
Yeah, and the thing is,
that makes sense.
You can do it without any minimum time. So I've got subscribers only mode on, but there's no minimum set. You can set like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 60 years if you want. But I've started putting no minimum on. You just have to sub. And if you notice, we don't get bots in here. So there you go.
Oh, okay.
No, I've seen some channels set subscribers only for 24 hours.
I've done it for 8 weeks. When I was getting trolled heavily about 1.5 years ago, Jane, I was putting it on for 8 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got sick of it. sick of it. So I did it to piss them all off. But I was on a stream yesterday and it was set for 60 years.
Oh.
That's the maximum you can do. So no one could speak. He only did it for like 5 minutes, but it was funny.
That's really funny.
Okay, so Al has a story now. Al has told us about this spooky nightclub before, so I think he's going to tell us the story again. But he's also got a little bit of back history. So
I have got another story.
This is my hobby. How's come back?
I've got 2 stories and one weirdity, one abnormal thing, verging on paranormal, and 2 paranormal things. So, my first story is a nightclub in Manchester, or was back in the 90s.
It's the one that Most Haunted did.
Yeah. And it was called 21 Piccadilly because that's the address of the nightclub. It was 21 Piccadilly in Piccadilly Square in Manchester. And in the 70s, this place was a Woolworths, which unfortunately burnt down and killed 10 people.
This is what you've just found out.
So I've literally just found this out. And I went there one night. I wasn't drunk. I'd only had about 6 pints. And pretty sort of, I was straight, to be honest with you. I wasn't even tipsy at that point.
You're sober, not straight. You are straight anyway.
Yeah. All right. Sober. Sorry. Yeah. So, but I was busting because I'd had that much drunk. I was busting for the loo. We'd not long got there. It was what time would it be? It'd be about 9 o'clock, 9:30. And I said to the lads, I said, right, I'm just going to go to the toilet. Get me one in. So,
thank you, Ed. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
So I wandered off to the toilet looking for the toilets. This is the first or second time I've actually been to this club, and I was a bit unsure where the toilets was. So I was looking around, and I saw the toilet sign for the toilets in the far corner, and I walked right across the floor, and the toilet sign pointed down these stairs. So I started going down these stone stairs. These were carved stone stairs with like an iron rail going down the side. And they were quite well worn, these stairs. So I was holding on to the rail going down. I was just, going down. And all of a sudden, on my right side, on my shoulder blade, I felt this massive force, like someone had pushed me down the stairs. Someone attempted to push me down the stairs. So I'm not best pleased about this. And
Is this the place where the Woolworths was?
Yeah. So this is, you can't hear anything. The music's so loud. It's echoey, because I'm in a stone stairwell now. And I'm thinking someone's walking down behind me, right? Because I'm hearing footsteps. And someone pushes me, and I'm like, fucking hell, who's that? I turn around to have a go at them. There's no one there.
So what do you reckon it was then?
Well, it took a bit of time to sink in. I went for a wee. And walked back up the stairs.
Information.
Right. I walked back up the stairs.
You're doing a Gary now.
Met
this information.
Met the lad, got my pint. I met the lads, got my pint. And it was only when I started drinking my pint again that I was like, holy fuck, that was a ghost. I it didn't twig. Do you know what I mean? It was like, I was like, that's just really unusual.
And what were the footsteps? Were they really loud?
No,
They had to be loud because of the music.
They weren't loud. They were loud enough so I could hear them over the echoey music.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? And they were definitely coming from behind me.
Someone in the chat said LSD.
Who?
LSD. No, you wasn't on drugs, was you?
No, I was drinking alcohol.
That's not me. That's not me saying that.
Oh, you're welcome, Vicky.
Good night, Simply Cliff.
Was it that Simply Cliff again?
Good night again, Simply Cliff.
Good night, Simp. Love you.
Good night, Cynthia.
So, and then the other one I know is a story that my sister told me. She went to a she's
Can I ask you another question?
Yeah.
No, about this one before. When it pushed you, what did it feel like? Did it feel like somebody, like, did you feel hands like how you would feel?
I felt a hand. It actually felt like a hand.
And it just pushed your shoulder.
Yeah. And I actually stumbled a bit down the stairs. And I was really freaked out. And I was like, because I'd nearly lost my, and these are stone stairs. You fall down these, you're dead. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them old buildings.
And this is the one where the people died. When did they die?
79, I think the fire was. And I went to this place mid-90s, early 90s.
Well, I take it that would have been the original stone wall that was there.
Yeah, it was all original stuff.
I have a theory. Oh, sorry.
I think what they did is they converted the first floor or the ground floor to effectively the cellars and things like that, the beer cellars and the toilets and all this sort of stuff. And the second floor was the dance hall thing, arena, doodah.
Yeah.
It was very, very freaky. I felt really freaked out when it actually dawned on me. I was like, oh my God, I am so freaked out. And I actually refused to go to the toilet again.
Well, but I was over at my friend's house, Al, and you said it felt like a hand. And he has odd paranormal experiences happen at his house. And I was sitting on the edge of a chair, and it turns out he was like about 6 feet from me. But somebody ran their hand almost in a loving fashion from the nape of my neck all the way down my back. And I looked at him like, what in the hell's going on? Yeah. And he's like 5-6 feet away from me, but it felt like a hand.
I get that a lot. I get it a lot, don't I? A lot. Like, I actually feel like there's somebody touching me. Many a time I've said to Al, was that you? And he's like, no, I was in the other room.
It does. It feels like a hand, doesn't it, Penny?
Yeah, it just. You actually feel like it's like a cold hand. There's not a warm.
Oh.
It's not really cold, but it's not like a human warm-blooded hand either. It's really weird. You don't want to go to the bog, says Terry Oldfang again.
No.
I didn't get any feeling of temperatures. It was just the sensation of the hand.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's not like if a human touches you, you feel the warmth, don't you? But the way, Vicky, I've got your message, but I'm going to look at that for the next one because I need to. I've accepted your friend's request.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you for being my friend.
Oh, yes, thank you, Vicky, love. Just want to add as well, I was just telling you about the bed thing earlier. And then when we moved to this flat I was telling you about with the bathroom door, and I think I might have told you this before, I'm not sure, but the heater, the dial on the heater used to go around by itself. Like, I'd come home from school and it would either be really cold or really, really hot in the house. And we had this old Economy 7 electric heating. I don't know if you've heard of that. You probably haven't if you're not in the UK, but Underbelly might have.
I definitely had that.
You did, okay. And then you turn up the dot, and then sometimes I'd come home, be really hot, and then I'd turn the heating down, and then I'd sit there because my mum would always say you put it on over night time and it gets warm, and then it's cheaper to use over night time. And I'd come home and it would be on, and then I'd turn it down and I'd be sat there and I'd actually watch the dial going up why I was sat there with my own eyes. And my mom and my sister, I was about 12, and they didn't believe me, and they thought that I was messing with the dial, and that my mom was getting these massive electric bills coming through, and she'd be like, Penny, why are we I said, it wasn't me. I've watched it anyway. The one day my sister was sat there and we heard this click, click, click noise. And she looked round, and there it was going. It was turning by itself, turning up. And I went, I told you. Because obviously this was in 1992. We didn't have camera phones. Otherwise, I would have filmed it. And she was like, oh, my God, you're right. And then I remember one night I woke up and my Walkman was playing on the floor and there wasn't even any batteries in it. And my sister kept moaning at me saying, why have you left your Walkman on? Because in those days, when you had your Walkman on and you had the old-fashioned earphones, when it was on the floor, you could hear like this tinny like sound. You could just hear it. And that kept on.
Batteries cost a bit then. They weren't as cheap as they were now. Batteries back then in the sunny 80s.
Well, they were about the same price, but then in those days that was a lot more money. They were about the same cost, but after inflation. Yeah. So we had that, and then I remember the first time I actually remember seeing a ghost was when I was 13, and it was in that flat, and it was I walked up the stairs and there was it looked like, like death. You imagine death in his cloak with his hood and all that. It was like that, but it was white. I don't know what it was supposed to be. And it was stood outside my bedroom door, and it was as tall as the ceiling. It was about 7 foot tall. Oh, thank you, Gail, darling. Thank you so much. It was about 7 foot tall.
Thank you, Gail.
Thank you, Gail, love. And it was all white, and it had the hood, it had the spooky face, and it was holding something. I don't know whether it was what. It was the same.
Like a white death.
Yeah, yeah. And I was only 13, and like I'll never. And I screamed, and my mother was in the lounge, which was behind me at the time. And has anybody else in the chat or on the panel ever heard of this? I've never even looked into it. I'm going to Google it now. Underbelly, you're the demon expert. Is that a demon?
I'm no expert. No, well, white tends not to represent that.
Right. Yeah.
Have you heard of it, Jane?
Well, I agree with Underbelly. White doesn't tend to represent that. That doesn't make much sense. That it would be a demon.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at now. White Grim Reaper meaning. Okay, right. Just while I'm here, I'm going to get this up on the internet. Thank you everyone for being here. Jeff, I gave you a wrench because what was happening was it's not allowing me to pass comments anymore. So because you didn't have a wrench, your comments were constantly getting held, and it was really doing on my nerves.
Yeah,
getting on my nerves.
Yeah,
okay?
this is. Yeah.
So I've given you a wrench because one, I've known you for many years, so I know who you are, and two, you won't let me pass your comments. Okay?
Good night, Jeff.
Look, Jeff. Let's just not label things about anything. Let's just see how we go. Okay,
Good
guys.
night, Jeff.
Good night, Jeff, mate. Lots of love. I think Cynthia come back. Right, look at this. Now, do you know what? After all these years, I've still never even Googled this. Who is the White Grim Reaper? Oh my God, it's something to do with, what is it, Japan? China? No, that's
what, Benny? It's to do with China or Japan?
Well, that's a female one, but this is what it looked like. Okay, that is it. That is what it looked like.
Is that Skeletor?
I'm going back to 1993, guys. Okay, this was the first time I have ever seen a ghost. Right, let me just go into a different website.
And you saw the most valuable Pokemon for all ghosts.
It seems that way. What is the name of the female? It wasn't. What is the opposite to the Grim Reaper? Right, I'm going to tell you this as well. Right,
the Happy Reaper.
What? I've seen this thing, right?
I'm sorry, we're being silly.
Okay.
It's okay. I seen this thing, and then my granddad died, like just after, and I seen him then. So the Grim Reaper, the white thing, was the first ghost.
Well, I almost said it kind of is reminiscent of a banshee.
But you wouldn't see the banshee, would you?
Well, I've
In
heard
a
that.
minute.
Well, now I've heard people say that they've seen the banshee.
Did it
Yeah,
have a sign?
because isn't the banshee have to do with the screaming?
Yeah, I think, I don't know, it was
Well,
hard.
yeah.
It was
And
hard.
once you hear the scream of the banshee, when you see the
Well,
banshee,
when
you
you
ain't
see the
talking about
banshee,
it.
though, people still do see a banshee.
It was holding something like that, yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
I ain't
just
never seen.
looking here because
I
I
ain't never
can't
seen
find
one.
much information.
I'm not saying they don't exist. I ain't never seen one.
I'm not seeing the chat. Can you just have a quick look at the chat, AI, please? Because I can't see the chat.
They're all arseholes, darling. I don't know what you bother with.
The chat is saying, wasn't the Grim Reaper? I can't talk now.
Especially that Jeff.
Walking around the kitchen. What the heck?
Jeff is a troublemaker.
And the banshee is the Irish screaming. Yes, Band Again said that.
What,
Okay,
Band Again? Good night, Band Again.
Good night, Terry Knowles Band again. No,
Good night, Band Again.
Okay, right, here we go. The meaning of the white Grim Reaper. Oh, hang on a minute. No. There's something else I've just seen. Hang on. White Grim Reaper stories, sightings, and experiences. This is from 2009. This is really weird. I'm new to this forum and I joined specifically to see if anybody has had an experience to mine. There a quick Google search. I found a topic on this website about a white Grim Reaper. The problem is it was posted 2 years ago, and this was in 2009. When I was in high school, 2006, it's a school thing again. I was only 13. She gives a story. A few friends decided to go to a concert. We had a great time. We ingested no drugs or alcohol. And afterwards, we were driven to our lodging place by a friend's father. On his ride home, we happened to pass by a city park. It was mostly unlit. It was about 1 a.m. For a large city, it was surprisingly quiet. Nobody was really on the road. It was rather dark and peaceful. Our vehicle came to a stop. As we rolled to a halt, I glanced at the window and to my right, I looked back. Wait, there was something unusual. I spotted the corner of my eye. I looked back and sure enough, it was definitely unusual. It's a white Grim Reaper. See, I'm not the only person. I mean, it's an honest to God Grim Reaper. It was like time slowed down. That's exactly what happened to me. It was dressed in white, the corner of my eye. I seen it head on. I looked back and sure enough, it was definitely something unusual. It says a black shadow was engulfing the opening of the hood and it was just sitting there on the park bench. I remember it being rather tall, maybe 6'4"-ish if it was still standing. I'm going to sneeze.
That doesn't make sense. You saw it sat on the park
bench.
Shouting?
Sorry, I was talking of you.
Excuse me. Jack's next door asleep. It had its hands folded over its lap. Yeah, because you can tell when someone's
tell how tall someone is.
You can get an idea if they're taller than an average human, all right?
Yeah. Good night, Band Again.
Good night, Terry. I'm not seeing the chat, so good night, Terry Knowles. Good night, anyone that's going. Maybe it was someone dressed up. So
good night, Angel. Angel's going as well. Good night.
Yeah. I think Cynthia Cliff is going again too.
Yeah, that's the point.
Wow. They're all going.
They're all going.
Right. We're gonna
good night, Vicky Starbird.
Good night, Vicky love. So Al's just said, what if the real Grim Reaper is white and we're just told he's black? Because think about it, the Grim Reaper is in movies, it's in folklore and stories. But what if the actual real Grim Reaper is actually white? What if the Grim Reaper is actually an angel? Because isn't it supposed to be the angel of death? Why does it have to be black? This, honestly, do you know anyone that's actually seen a black Grim Reaper? No, because they say if you see him, you're dead. What if the white one is the real one? Now, this woman's seen what I've seen. Somebody else put, this isn't a Reaper sighting, but my friend at Crewe rail station about 3 years ago was waiting for the last train to Manchester, and there was a man dressed in full Hitler costume, complete with hair and moustache, sitting on a bench. The security guard told her that the guy sat there every Wednesday. I wonder if he still does it. What the hell has that got to do with that? I don't know. Can you explain more about the time? There's so many. I've never even Googled this until tonight. It's like it's a memory of my first ghost sighting. Personally, I think the Reaper is a stretch. It's just a figure in a white cloak. No, he was holding something. I seen it. I know that. Maybe I should post on one of these forums.
Yeah, well, that is the first ghost sighting. Is honestly pretty scary. I would think.
And I was only 13.
Yeah,
Did you feel scared?
My first ghost sighting is, which I told last time when I was 5, was not frightening, but yours was. That's scary.
Did it scare you?
Me?
Yeah. Me or Jane?
You.
Yes.
I know Jane would have peed herself.
It didn't scare me.
Did it scare
how
you,
do we
Penny?
know though that the real one isn't white?
There was there was actually a movie called 1111. Did you guys ever see that?
Do you know
No.
Well, the creatures in it. This was an interesting depiction because the creatures in them, they had these like grotesque creatures in the movie, yeah. Right? Darkened creatures. And it turned out these were actually angels. And the ones that were all like, like normal looking, if not a bit more light coming from them, yeah. Well, they were actually the bad ones.
Well, but there's angels in hell too. They're fallen angels, but they're angels.
It was very interesting how they did that. I can't remember how it pulled off, but it always that scenario they played out in the movie was kind of interesting because nobody would listen to these things. You know what I mean? Because they were like mangled up and stuff.
Okay.
You'd more run from these things. You get what I mean? They were like dark hooded figures. Never mind.
Were they supposed to be evil in the movie then, or good?
No. They well, you couldn't understand their presence because everybody, as soon as somebody would get close to them or they would try and communicate with somebody, they'd run. They'd be scared.
Okay.
Because of these things' very presence, but there was a counter element in it, and that's how it's an all right movie, though. But anyways, let's get off of movies.
Okay.
Underbelly, we're going to do something this year for Halloween because last year we didn't, and the year before I broke my toe. Well, I was really looking forward to it.
I honestly can't plan that far ahead.
I know, but if can we pencil something, and then we can always things go wrong. I would look like call Lucy Pass. Well, Paz isn't here, is she? Paz has to be here.
Have I got enough time to have another joint with you guys?
Yeah, then I'm going to go because Jack's asleep. He was asleep at 10. And me and AI are going to watch the last episode of Yellow Jackets before we go to sleep. So
is that any good?
It's fucking brilliant. Sorry, Jane, did you just say
No. I can't believe what a small world it is that you actually lived in West Palm Beach, and that's where we used to go every year for vacation. I can't believe what a small world it is.
Yeah,
it really is.
Right, I've just got off JT. Thanks for reminding me, mate. Right, JT has sent in this. Okay, now he has got this in the daytime now. Right, JT is seeing these things all the time, every day.
The orbs.
There's a hole, look like a giant light in the sky.
But that looks like the sun, doesn't it?
That's what it looks like to me.
Looks like a hole in the clouds, like a UFO.
Well,
does this thing move around or anything?
Yeah, because to me it looks like a hole in the clouds where the sun is coming through.
Yeah, but I would look, Jane. That would be awesome, Jane F, sweetheart.
Thank you.
I've done loads of ghosts. I wouldn't call them a ghost hunt. I'd call them paranormal investigations with the equipment, with the medium. It's what I used to do. Well, if you think that, then Jeff, then that's something going to have a problem, aren't we, mate? Okay.
What's that, Jeff? What does Jeff think? I can't see. I'm busy. Tell me.
I gave that person, Jeff, 2 more chances, and I had enough of the attitude. It was uncalled for. It was troublemaking. I don't know whether she's drinking or what, but she totally changed. You changed. If you're with someone a lot, you spend a lot of time with somebody, they rub off on you. I used to like your sarcasm, Jeff. You're very sarcastic, but I like sarcastic. I like banter, but it become condescending, and you became a bit of a knob, mate. Okay, you're the one that brought this up. Yes, we're good. Let's just not label things and say, "Are we friends?" You've got a wrench, so I don't have to. So you can see your comments. Can we just leave it at that for now? Hello, Brian Griffin. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Right then. So JT. Right, 3 a.m, look north, he says.
Okay, well, that is odd then.
3 a.m.
Well, this wasn't 3 a.m, was it? This was in the day. I'm confused. When was this in the? I wish JT would come up.
Yeah, because I thought he said sunrise earlier.
This thing, does it move about or anything? See, you got to give us the story because.
Is it like a hole, or is there something making the hole? Sorry, James.
No, he says they come from the north. You're saying they're orbs. What do these orbs look like? What size are they?
Can you get some video as well? Well, you can see it's quite big. Do you know, it looks like there's something in the clouds, and it's like made a hole in the cloud. Do you know what I mean? Or is it, to me, that's like a hole in the cloud, and there's something in the middle of it. So you think that's actually a light in the cloud? Is that what you mean?
I think it's the moon at 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's not 3 a.m, surely. That's too light.
Well, he said it was sunrise, and now he's saying it's 3 a.m. If it's sunrise, it's the sun. If it's 3 a.m, it's the moon.
It's difficult when you're in chat, isn't it? It's really difficult.
Yeah, it is. Can't you come on panel?
He's a bit shy. I've known him for
don't
years.
Be shy. Don't be shy.
And I've never heard him speak. It's 3 a.m.
James, the women are insulting your picture here. You got to come up and defend it.
Don't bully JT, ladies.
No, we're not insulting it. I'm questioning.
Jane's bullying again, Underbelly.
Oh yeah, okay. Jane's bullying again. There I go.
take a wrench away.
Yeah, let's take a spanner off her.
You're gonna put me in the internet corner.
We're only joking, darling.
I know. I'm kidding.
Sure.
I know.
It's a terror. It's a terror. My new laptop's got to go back. It's crackling. I'm really upset.
That's not cool.
I know. The sound is amazing, the speakers, everything, but it's crackling really bad, like the speaker's gone. But and also the software's glitching. I took a photo earlier. I'll send it you, Underbelly. I had your avatar. I could see your avatar for me. So Underbelly, JT says that this is at 3 a.m. in the morning looking north. So good question. It's lighting up the whole sky, says Dream Big. Suspicious Skies is in Florida. Hello, how you doing, Suspicious Skies? Welcome to the live stream. 6:42 here in Florida. Well, big up Florida.
What part of Florida?
What part of Florida, me old mucker?
We ain't friends yet.
Yeah, you own a beach in Florida. So can we just ask JT, have you got the flash on, or was it lighting up the whole sky? Is what I want to know. Because
is that the original picture? We need you up here.
Yeah, it would help if you come up.
That's not being cropped or anything.
I'll be nice. I'll actually go on mute.
Janie's lovely. Look, you couldn't have got a better panel. Paz has gone, because Paz can be a right arse. At least he's gone.
I'm not laughing.
We know he's sat there eating his chips.
Yes, you're saying that because he's not here.
He knows
You're gonna make him bite into that rib bone.
He knows I'm joking. He knows I love him really. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love this name. We've got a new person called Little Jam Sandwich. I love your name. That's amazing. And your avatar. Good evening, new subscriber here, and I'm enjoying my. Thank you. Have you just come in to this channel, or did you come over from Penny Bunny? Because we hit 10,000 subs, didn't we? It was amazing. I couldn't believe it, Jane. Thank you.
Oh, it was crazy. And the number of views was out. It was great.
Did you say we had 2,000 watching live last night, Underbelly? I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, in the live. It was crazy.
2,000 watching me live.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you know when the stream ended, Jane?
Crazy.
It said it ended on 5,000, but in my YouTube studio, it already said 24. It just had to catch up with the system, but it said 24 in there. It was mad. No, sorry, 22. It said totally insane.
It was. I mean, we couldn't even barely say hello to each other, and Penny couldn't say hi to anybody because she could barely read a comment in chat. But I have to say, the chat, I didn't see anybody acting up. We really didn't have any trolls in there.
No, we didn't, and I didn't have subscribers mode on either. So maybe they're that used to me having subscribers only mode on that they don't bother now. 10.8 now. Wow.
Yeah, but I tell you what, Underbelly, there was a 25-second delay. That's how long it had to go, and it was still going pretty fast. The chat was. Yeah.
Crazy. Well, thank you, Little Jam Sandwich. I have got some more coming on Belfield actually, and Champagne Sippers have put some new accounts up. Thank you to Terry. Apparently, Adrian Allen's already reported on it, but I am still going to report on it. I don't watch Adrian Allen. I don't know what he's put out, so I can't comment. I don't use other people's content. I never have done. I do my own thing in my own time. Adrian Allen focuses predominantly on Alex Belfield. I don't focus on one thing, so I'm not going to be first, but I will give my own take on it. So I will be making a new Alex Belfield video, and I'm still looking into that Karen who did a runner, and I do want to look into that. So there's still some stuff coming up on St. Michael's. Well, there's a lot going on with Philip Schofield at the moment, and I've got a load of content that's got to come out. I've gone down some right rabbit holes. Underbelly, can you believe that? I did that video and I predicted this was going to blow open, and then it blew open. Can you believe that? That's weird.
You did great, Penny.
How did you? I know you don't want to talk about this Schofield thing, yeah, but I'm now out of curiosity,
yeah.
When did you stumble upon all this?
What? Gosh, I've known about the runner for about 2 years.
Okay.
Hello, MG. But I didn't have enough evidence. I didn't jump on the queue thing, the jumping of the queue. Well, thank you, Suspicious Skies. When the queue gate happened and everyone was going on about it, I didn't do any content on it because I thought it's just stupid, you know. Yeah, they should go for it, but I just didn't think it was worth it. I don't make content for views. I make content because something intrigues me. Right. And even though that would have been a big view puller in because it was for others, it wasn't intriguing. This now, like, I have known about the runner for about 2.5 years. I think I told you about it, didn't I, a while ago? I said he was shagging a runner. But I didn't know the ins and outs of it enough. And it was only about a month ago, I think I said, I'm going to start investigating this. I think I put a post up on my community page about a month ago, before any of this happened, saying I'm going to start looking into this because something was telling me to go down this rabbit hole. And then I started looking into it and I was like, wow. And I was like, right, okay, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make a video. And then I finally got my video done and I was blown away by what I was looking into. And then he actually got the sack from this morning. And it's like, oh my God, I started looking into it and it's now hit the news. Again, it's that psychic thing, isn't it? Because I've been saying to AI, I want to do a video on him for months. Sorry, carry on.
Vicky Starbird says that she's tempted to come up. Come on up, Vicky.
Well, I'm going to end this very soon, so you need to come up now. She can come up now and tell a story before we go. But it's nearly midnight, and me and
I'm just saying. I'm just
Yellow
saying,
Jackets,
well done for putting it together.
I think Penny did great on it.
Come and tell us, Vicky. What noise?
Oh, Underbelly. Suspicious Sky says Maitland, Florida.
Sorry.
Suspicious Sky said they're from Maitland, Florida.
Oh, sorry, man.
Yeah.
Underbelly stoned. I'm sorry, man. You're gonna wake Jack up. I'm glad I found this channel. Looking forward to future shows. Have a good night, last Saxon. Lots of love.
You know now though, you've opened up a can of worms.
You're not sub to my other channel, my main channel. Please sub to Penny Bunny.
You do know.
What do you need, love?
You do know that. Well done for what you did, because what I was seeing, yeah, right. And I don't know if you were seeing it a couple of years back when you saw it, yeah.
What seeing what?
They were talking about the Schofield thing, but they were doing it weird. Like, I can't explain how they were doing it, but weird. But you
mean on the TV, or you mean?
No.
Jane's going to come up next time.
On the internet.
Oh, right.
Online, I seen what they were doing, and I couldn't believe it. But they were like doing it weird. You put it together. They didn't have the heart to do that.
Yeah. It was just like, I noticed that a lot of people were just saying it was rumors, but I actually got facts and.
Well, it was going against Schofield, man.
What?
He's still got some clout, don't he? Don't he have Don't he? Isn't he paying a company allegedly?
No,
to keep everything out the internet.
No, it's coming out tomorrow. I'll be making a video straight after this.
All right, I'll be quiet about that then.
Well, yeah, because I thought somebody came out and actually named those 4 people that Eamon Holmes had said there were 4. Yeah.
I named them, didn't I, in one of my videos today?
Yeah, you did.
I did them, and I thought I'm going to name them. Thank you, love. I named them because I knew that might get removed. Thank you, Emma, darling. What's that for, sweetie? Right, so I'm going to get off in a minute, but AI wants to speak to you. But can just say something. Do you remember that sonic boom that we heard? Did you not hear it? One night, right? You said you don't remember this. I heard it was about 1 a.m. and I heard a massive sonic. I don't know what it was. It was like a bomb had been dropped in nearby. It wasn't like the normal jets that would rumble. And I called you in, and it just stopped. And I found out that they're not allowed to do that. It's a sonic when they go supersonic,
right? There are exceptions,
and it's illegal. But I'm telling you, and I know it was real because I read on the group, the local town group, that other people heard it as well. So I knew I weren't cracking up because you didn't believe me. Anyway, AI's got something he wants to talk to you about before we go. Sorry,
Mr. Belly.
He's stoned, remember?
Right. Well, he can still understand English.
I'll tell you who we need to speak to about this as well. Sorry, Aaron Cox. If you're around, Aaron Cox, Detective Gomez. If you are around, hello, Ben Jones. Is that the real Ben Jones, please? Remember that Ben Jones that kept coming in and trolling? I think he got banned. That's the real one, I think. You've not been around for a while, mate. How you doing? Aaron Cox is really into his noises and his vibrations. But yeah, continue. I don't know what I was talking about, but you might understand.
Right. So this is last summer.
Not long ago, was it?
Yeah. It's last summer now.
It's on the other day.
No. This is last summer. I was no, that's a different thing. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, no, right. Yeah, so no, this is last summer. So I took Jack to this out forestry school. It's about 45 minutes away, and I sit outside the place waiting for him, for it to have fun, and then when he's finished, we go home, sort of thing. So I'm sat in the car outside. Windows are open. It's red hot, right? And I'm like, there's no wind. There's this noise. I'm ex-sound engineer, so I know my frequencies. There's a 50 hertz hum. Okay, so 50 hertz is a really low frequency hum. the ear doesn't hear lower than 20 hertz. I'm like, and it started really annoying me, and really, and I was like, it was to the case a point of it was almost drilling into my head. It was almost a torture, and I was like, am I going mad? Have I actually lost it? Am I going mad because I couldn't understand why I was hearing this 50 hertz noise? The car wasn't turned on. There was no audio. It was absolutely, and I thought, am I going mad? So I got a spectrum analyzer app on my phone, and I got it out and I turned it on, and it actually registered on the app. There was a 50 hertz hum in the air. I was like, oh my God, where is this coming from? So I got out the car and I started walking around, and it was going in and out of phase, which meant it was going when I was walking around the car park. And I was just, I couldn't get my hat on about this. Now I've heard people talking about noises like this. Have you heard about this kind of thing, Belly?
Yeah. Well, first of all, now the car park. When you was going, are there any like lamps or lights there?
No.
Nowhere.
It's a rural village. It was the village hall. The village hall was shut. Okay. There's a tree there.
Yeah.
There was no wind. So there's no...
It's not even a shop. It's that rural.
Yeah, there's no shop. There's no pub.
There is a pub.
Was there a pub, is there?
Yeah, there's a pub.
Oh,
okay. It's only open on certain days.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's what I'm trying to rule out, Simply Cliff.
Yeah, I know. You know me, Mr. Belly. I am so skeptical about this stuff. I have to apply physics to everything first before I start going, well, this is just a bit bloody weird. Which is why the being pushed down the stairs thing was really weird for me, because there was no other explanation for it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, this noise is just weird, just really weird.
Well, it could be the land as well.
This is what you told me about.
So anyway, yeah. So the other day I was outside and I was like,
tinnitus.
No,
because you actually registered, didn't it?
That's it.
Yeah,
then we're going to get off in a minute. All right. It's midnight.
Right. So, well, it was more to do with ultrasound. You can't actually hear ultrasound, but you can feel the pressure of it in your ears if your ears are good enough. As in, you're not 60 and totally deaf. But, you know, someone...
60-year-olds aren't totally deaf.
Well, you know what I mean.
It's offended half of my chat.
Why? Are they all 60?
No, but there is going to be 60-year-olds.
Or are they all deaf?
I'm deaf. I'm deaf.
Sorry, everybody.
No.
You don't have to be, I'm sorry. You offend people all the time.
No, it's fine.
So I'm sat outside and I'm like watching, you know, bit of YouTube with the rabbits, just chilling. And I feel this massive pressure on my ears. Well, not massive pressure. It's like, so I would say, yeah, it was a gentle pressure. It wasn't, when I say massive, it was massive enough for me to register it. So what I mean by that is that the infrasound must have been quite loud. Do you know what I mean? Or in other words, in a physics term, it had a large amplitude. Do you know what I mean?
No one knows what you're talking about.
Right. It was loud. Okay. But obviously, because it's infrasound, you can't hear it.
Could it be harp? Which is what Angel says. Could it be harp?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think my suspicion is it is because it's happening maybe once, twice a week ish.
What, this 50 hertz thing?
No, this is the infrasound thing.
Right.
Okay. And I don't know. I don't know whether it's possible, but I'm wondering if it could be sort of infrasound from explosions from wherever. Do you know what I mean?
Ukraine?
I don't know. From wherever. it was just really weird pressure in your ears, and it's not just one ear; it's both ears. You actually feel it. It's real. I don't know. Have you felt anything like that before, Belly
Or Jane?
or Jane?
No.
We love Jane. Big up Jane.
Yeah, I've not felt anything like that before.
It's very odd. But that 50 hertz thing, that just blew my mind. That it really did. I thought I was going insane.
So when you said this is an old land, because if there's no electrical structures there, i.e., like lights or anything, then what was the land? Is there lights out in the parking lot?
Oh no, not in the no. There's lights in the cottage though.
No, but yeah, I mean where he was picking was that there was no electrical structures where you like any pylons or anything.
No, I was next to a tree.
So what could it? What are you saying then, Underbelly? What?
Well, I'm saying that
be then
it could be a portal.
A portal.
Yeah.
Wow. Do they make these noises then? The portals.
Well, they would have to work on some sort of frequencies to exist.
Everything works on frequencies, doesn't it?
Thank you.
About this before, haven't we?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, we are.
There you go. So that's it. So if he's hearing this, but also he's picking it up on a device, and there's a frequency, if we can rule out, let's rule out for this. Let's just. Let's take, for example, there's no electrical pylons within the area that would pick up this signal. There's no, cabling. There's no cabling for electric lights in the parking lot or in the vicinity. If we say, okay, there's none of that, then we look on the history of the land. What happened? Could there have been some great battle there?
Yeah, Roman burial. It's all Roman around here.
Really well, could there be? In fact, I didn't want to, but that's even a bonus if it's a burial ground.
Well, the whole place, they found Roman chariot and stuff here, so
it could have quite well been a battle place.
There's
a place of great battle.
There's a lot, isn't there? We'll have to find. We're not that far from the monolith. You know the Rudston monolith. What I went to, which is. Did you see the live stream that I did? No, I did a follow-up. I did a live stream there, and then did a live night. Cynthia, love you, mate. We did a live stream there, and then I met, Free Speech Warrior. I met her a few weeks ago.
What's that? Good night, Simply Cliff.
Good night, Cynthia, mate.
Night, Cynthia.
Good night, everyone that's going. Good night, Susie. Love you, Susie. Love. Did you know I met Free Speech Warrior, Underbelly?
No, I didn't know that.
She came up and we spent a few days together, and we went to the monolith together. And I can't believe you missed all this. And when I was live streaming, when I did a video on my other channel. You need to watch the video because the light was flickering when I was filming a certain space in the church that is facing the monolith. The monolith is 2000 BC, so it's 4,000 years old. And they found skulls at the base of it when they dug it up. In the 1900s, they excavated it. And then when we went, sorry?
Did they put back the Guardians?
No, and then when we went, it was spring equinox, and people had given gifts to the gods. There was different things there. There was like bracelets, jam jars, hair bobbles, ties, all sorts of weird stuff. I took photos and everything. You need to watch the video because the light was flickering on the camera, and it was doing it on her camera as well, not just mine. It was doing it on both. When we filmed in the same spot in the church, our phone started flickering, and then we came outside and we filmed from the other angle, outside to in, so the inside to out, and the light started flickering. What was you going to say?
I think that if we went there again, we'd find the flickering would coincide with a specific ley line.
Yeah. Well, no, Rocket Roy does have a good point.
It passes it's a 5 ley line junction, Underbelly, which is extremely rare.
That's what you get. You got yourself a nice little portal there, man.
Yeah. Sorry, carry on, Jane. Rocket Roy, what? Sorry.
Yeah, he has a good point that late at night, he hears a low bass, and it's works out to be a cargo ship going up and down the Thames, but it's 6 miles away from him.
Well, that's a good point. We're more than
And
6 miles from the coast, though, aren't we?
well, yeah, and there is a thing where I can hear late at night, a clear night, I can hear train whistles, and that's about 4 miles away from me.
We're a lot
So
further
sound
away
does
from
carry in the evening.
Yeah, sound travels further in cold air because of the air molecules being
Yeah,
closer.
yeah, clear weather, yeah, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's
Right, we're
just a
gonna go.
thought. I thought that was a good point.
No, that was a very good point. There could be a lot of explanations, but I don't know. I just don't know. It is weird. It is definitely weird, hon.
Very odd.
Really, really odd.
Or it
Right, I'm
could
going
be
to get
on
off,
the
folks, because I'm really, it's gone midnight. We want to get some TV in because Jack will be up again at 6, and then we won't get any sleep. So we want to go watch a bit of TV and get some sleep before Jack gets up. So we've only got a few hours to do all that. So we want to watch the last Yellow Jackets. Underbelly, Yellow Jackets is brilliant. It's the first season. It is slow, isn't it? Because it keeps flashing back. The first 3 episodes could be done in half an hour. But if you stick with it, I recommend it.
Should I just skip them and watch episode 4? Because
Well,
no doubt they'll do a flashback what you missed.
the whole series is split between now and 1996. The entire series is
dear.
what happened in 96 to what happened today. I love it. Chucky's been renewed, Underbelly. Did you watch the end of season 2?
No, I didn't.
It's been renewed. It's been
Did it get
renewed.
better? Did it get better?
I fucking love season 2 more than
Did
season
you?
1. Yeah.
I'll sit down and watch it again. I'll watch it again.
Maybe you were stoned, or maybe you weren't stoned and you needed to be stoned.
Maybe.
Right, I'm going to get off, guys, because I really need a wee. Busting for a wee, and I'm really tired. And when Jack's going to sleep early, I want to get. Have you played? Yes, I know Wet Wang extremely well. Can we do another spooky? We can. We can do another one next weekend. We need to book Underbelly though, because Underbelly's very busy now. Right? Have you heard of a place called Wet Wang? Very much so. Nice fish and chips. People laugh at the name. I used to have dreams about a chariot warrior woman. Years later, oh God, I just discovered a woman. Do you know Wet Wang? Because Wet Wang is a. Did you know there is a place called Wet Wang, Underbelly? And they do the best fish and chips. Hello, Maria. Oh, well, thank you, Susie, darling. Thank you, Dick Dandy. What's that name again? Wet Wang. W-E-T-W. How, you know when you say you dream about it, do you mean, have you been there? Have you heard of it? Or you just randomly dreamed about it? Do you know what? Guess what? Wet Wang isn't far from the monolith again. We're not far. We're talking, right, Underbelly. Honestly,
What is Wet Wang?
It's a place. I know, Underbelly. I know you don't like watching my content. We know this.
What, like the name of the town?
Hang on a minute. Let me show you. They do the best fish and chips.
It's the leader. It's the leader of the wagons.
I don't know why it's called Wet Wang.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Right, we're going to get this up, folks. We're going to have a look at Wet Wang. Okay?
Can you imagine applying for a job, man? Where are you from? Wet Wang.
Do you know what's really funny? Because good night, little Jansan. Do you know what's really funny? Because I know the place so well, it doesn't sound funny to me, but I can imagine how funny it does sound. Wet
Wang. Hilarious. Wet Wang.
Quick facts. Wet Wang is a Yorkshire Wolds village. Remember, I live in the Yorkshire Wolds and civil parish in the East Riding of Yorkshire. So here we go. Wet Wang here it is. The Deep Blue is the fish and chip shop. It's the best fish and chips. They do gluten free as well. There we go. There's Wet Wang there. In the middle. And then if you look here, okay, so there's Wet Wang.
You learn something new every day.
You do. You learn something new every day. Wet Wang isn't far from the Rudston monolith. It's around here somewhere. It's literally the monolith is not far at all from here. Warren Percy Underbelly, I don't know if you've ever heard of that place. That is a medieval village. It's a deserted medieval village and former civil parish near Malton on the western edge of the chalks of the Yorkshire Wolds. This place here, the medieval village, look at it. I'll take the little man there. We could do a whole show on the history of this place. But I love Wet Wang. Look at this. It's an abandoned medieval village. Look at it. It's still got remnants of it. And you know, they found lines in the ground where the huts were, where they lived before they even built this. Crazy, isn't it?
That's neat.
Beautiful.
Deserted.
Yeah.
I love places like that.
I've never been. I can't believe I've never been. I need to go. But yeah, even though it's like not far. There we go. So we've got Warren Percy, we got Wet Wang, we got it all going on round here, I'm telling you. So I need to find the monolith. It's not far. Rudston, it's called. Anyway, Underbelly, I know you don't like watching my content, but I really do suggest you watch that. The Ham and Cheese Pub. What an awesome name for a pub. Yeah, look at the names of these places, Jane. Scagglethorpe. We've got Scagglethorpe. We've got there's some really weird names. Nothing
beats Wet Wang. I'm sorry.
Wet Wang. Yeah, it is a really cool name.
Wet Wang.
I can't believe that you hadn't heard of that Underbelly.
That's going to come up on one of those game shows.
Because whenever you hear about this stuff, it'll be everywhere now, won't it? I can't see what people are saying in chat. There we go. There's Rudston.
Especially Wang being a slang term for something.
Rocket Roy saying good night.
Yeah.
Good night, Rocket Roy. Lots of love. God bless. I'm trying to find monolith.
Good grief. Wet Wang is Maria's fave too.
Does she like a bit of Wet Wang, does she?
Yeah, she likes a little bit of Wet Wang.
Here we go. Look, here's the monolith Underbelly. And this is I can't believe you missed out on all this. When we went, there was people. This is the graveyard. It was built after the church was built as an afterthought to the monolith. Do you know it's taller than Stonehenge? It's tall. It's actually taller than Stonehenge. The monolith is. There you go. And it's nuts, and it's literally in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the Yorkshire Wolds. It's crazy, and that's where we went. We went inside the church, and this is where we were stood, and it was flickering. All the lights were. But there was these people, right, and they pulled up in a van. I was stood there waiting for me mate, waiting for free speech, and this van pulled up over here, and these three people got out, and they were walking around the van. Right, I don't know what they were doing. I got a bit scared because AI was parked over here on the road, and I was on my own, hiding behind the monolith. And these people got out the van, so I walked over there, pretended to have a phone call, right, because I was scared. And they circled the monolith 3 times, right, and then they walked off this direction.
But didn't you say they had a cat with them?
Yeah, they walked off here. I didn't know that at first. So they went this way. So there's me over
to talk
here.
to you, Mr. Bond.
So I came this way because I knew they were going to come out the other side. So I came over here. I didn't know what was going to. So I stood there and I was live streaming. And then they came walking along here. They would have bumped into me. And then as they walked past, they had a Siamese cat in their arms. And they'd circled the monolith with the cat. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
It's a typical day.
I was actually streaming at the time. It was totally insane. Hello, Brian. How you doing? So, hello from Jasper, Georgia. Hello, Mika Aya. Is that how I say your name? I've just seen the chat again. Yeah, the girls love a bit of Wet Wang. Nanite Cosmic. So there you go. You learn something every night. Right then, I'm going to get off now, guys. Yeah, if you enjoy the paranormal phone-ins, we'll do them. I enjoy them. I do miss me other ones as well. I do like a Friday night phone-in about anything on the other channel. So we could maybe next week do paranormal on the Sunday and the other one on a Friday or something. But pussy rituals, yes, that's exactly what it was, Jeff. It was a pussy, and it was a very bold looking pussy as well. Those I'm sure you will get off, Penny. Those bold looking Siamese pussies. English is your endo, in your endo is your comedy. Right then, Scratchy Bottom, yes, that is a place as well. Right, guys, I've got to go. I need a wee so much. Just thank our lovely guests and all of our callers tonight. Our new friend, Small Man, aka Just Some Bloke, who came up and didn't realise it was a paranormal show and didn't know what to say, but he still came up. Bitchfield. The night, yes, Martin Clark. Man on the side of the hill. We need to talk, mate. We need to get our stream up. You couldn't make this shit up, says Susie Watts. Right then, night. More videos coming tomorrow. I might stream tomorrow, or I might just bang the videos out. I don't know. Thank you, Candice. Thank you to all of our callers. Underbelly, are you up for it again? Because I like these paranormal calling. Oh no, just some bloke. We're joking, mate. You're gonna have to get used to my sarcasm, my friend. The night, Tomo. Underbelly, would you like to do this again?
I could do.
Jane, do you like them?
Oh yeah. Oh, I love you. Yeah, I love your paranormal live stream.
Awesome. Well, I've got more stories as well. I only got a little bit in, so I can. Oh, Underbelly's choking. Please. Can you please die quietly, please, Underbelly? We are trying to end the stream. Yes, come up again. Uzubi. Oh, Underbelly. Yeah, Underbelly. He's been around a long time. He's part of the furniture. Right then, good night, everybody. Take care. Please hit the like or the dislike. I don't be offended. And Maria, it's been another bizarre stream. I thought that just some bloke was going to drop his knickers on us. I really did. But he didn't. He didn't. And then we had Eleanor that I thought was also playing me up, but she wasn't either. Hello, Dandelion. Hello, Dandy. Let's see if you can listen to a little pause. Hang on, listen.
You just can't be too careful, can you, Penny?
You can't. I don't know if you heard that then. A little pause on the floor. Hello, darling. How you doing? Listen to a little munchies. Listen. Did you hear that? Could you hear that? I don't know if you could hear it.
Ever so lightly, I heard a couple.
My little fuzz bag. She's so scared of everything. She's such a little princess. She doesn't like walking on the floor, the bedroom laminate floor, and she sort of tippy toes along because she doesn't want to slide over. And she's just so cute, my little fuzzball. Hello, sweetheart. She looks like a mop, Dougal. Right then, yeah, our trigger. Right, good night, everybody. Lots of love. We can all thank our panel guests, and I'll see you all either tomorrow or Sunday.
Good night.
Tomorrow is Sunday.
Technically, yeah, Jane. Oh my God, no, I keep thinking it's Friday. You know why, Jane, don't you? Because I'm used to doing this on a Friday night. I got mixed up with my days.
Okay, because you had me slightly confused for a minute because I was pretty sure today's Saturday.
Right, my fault, guys. I told you. Okay. Because I've moved. I always do a phone-in on a Friday without fail. So because it's a phone-in, I've got it in my head that it's Friday. Hello, Dandelion.
Well, I was talking to my friend last night, and he had the wrong day of the week too. So now you guys got me completely confused.
Maybe it's all these sonic booms and these 15.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Thank you so much, Maria, darling. Thanks for coming in. And again, Martin Clark, who was here. Martin Clark's going to join me. We're going to organise a night. Maybe we could do it tomorrow night. It's actually Sunday, you're right. Martin has got some information that is really, really interesting, and it relates to Jason Rothwell, our old mate Jace. I wonder if he found that other lady.
That sounds like fun.
Who's that?
Yeah. The psychic who found Nicola Bully.
Yeah.
Just doing a little walk at 60 miles away on a Sunday morning, that one.
Yeah.
Right, guys, good night. Lots of love. Take care. Oh, I love John. Hello, Bri. Good night, Bri. Herman the Tosser's back, and we're just going now. Good night, mate.
Good night.
Take care. I like your budgie name. Right. Night, everybody. Lots of love. Bye bye. Take care. Bye.
Good night. Much love.